And there it is. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. It's 9:53 on Thursday, getting through the week. People still buying that Bitcoin up. People still buying Litecoin, Chainlink. We're going to take a look at Chainlink. We're going to take a look at Matic. We're going to take a look at some of the movers here. CHZ starting to see a bit of a move. It's NFT space getting a bit of its own bubble. We're going to take a look at that. And is DeFi getting a bit of its own bubble? You'll see that these cryptocurrencies move in bubbles, and there's different little bubbles inside of bubbles. And we could see tiny little relief rallies inside of small sectors, and that's what we're going to take a look at. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for sharing your precious asset with me, guys. That's your time. Coming on into the live stream. Appreciate you all. Thank you very much for the likes. Thank you very much for the super chats. Thank you very much for the support. Okay. Shout out to Mikey Jordan up in the spot. Shout out to Jesse B. Check 1212. Shout out to everyone here. The bankers are running for dear life. Shout out to Mike Jordan. It's getting pretty crazy out there for sure. For sure. Also, the repo market does not look too healthy. Something else we want to take a look at as well. And the debt increases. The national debt increases every single day. And John McAfee sitting in prison. The U.S. believes I have hidden crypto. I wish I did, but it has dissolved through many hands of Team McAfee. Your belief is not required, and my meaning assets are all seized. My friends evaporated through fear of association. I have nothing, yet I regret nothing. PSYOPs and Bitcoin order books today. BitMEX, bit layered bids between 38 and 39K, but as prices approach them, they automatically pull. FTX, on the other hand, has been trailing sell walls that have actually been filling. 37 to 38K is likely the downside fill target, in my opinion. There you go. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Follow me on Twitter at CryptoLifer33. I'd much appreciate it. Where you can see calls, different things I'm in, and different channels I'm associated with and what I'm doing. All right, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Now, I have some weird things going on with Bitcoin, and we want to talk about it, right? Now, the death cross is approaching, right? That's the kind of the biggest thing you'll see online if you're searching for Bitcoin, and you probably have heard about the death cross. If you don't know what a death cross is, it's when the 50-day crosses the 200-day moving average. That could spell a downtrend bear market. You know, and so everyone's kind of waiting on it. It also could just be a little bit of a dip. It could just go below, and we could just see everything kind of, you know, move on as well. Well, one thing we like to see here is see this, the 21, really, if the death cross was occurring, the 21 probably should keep going down because they all keep going down. And the 21, in this case, in a bear market, becomes the 200. And what I mean by that is the 21 will swap places with the 200. Normally, the 200 will be on the bottom. And when everything's going really well, you have the 21, I have the 50, the 80, the 100, and the 200 all lined up beautifully. And they're going up in a beautiful alignment. That's a beautiful, beautiful move right there. Everything's looking nice. But when things swap and switch, see, the first thing that we have is the 21 curves back down, and it becomes the inverse. The 21 becomes the bottom, and the 200 becomes the top, right? So, but what actually stops that is when the 21 starts to curve, you can see it starts to make a bit of a move. Right, and there you see we have a death cross there, but it really doesn't really matter. It just kind of was a swift little, and that was even in the pandemic dump, which was interesting. So, then the moving averages stay healthy all the way. Another thing you want to see is when they get tight, explosive movement. That was a tight moment right there on the daily. That was an entry for Bitcoin at 11K, which we nailed perfectly on the channel. We got in at about 10,600. I called a long right there, went in very heavy. Very interesting, but yeah, we called that long, and we started piling into Bitcoin very, very nicely. So, the idea now, the 50 is curving. Seems like it's flattening out. The 21 seems like it's flattening out. Seems like it will curve back to the upside. We are in an uptrend right now for Bitcoin. So now it's just trend lines. You know, it's basically which trend line will win. You know, and so far, so good. Bitcoin did break out of this falling wedge that it was in, clearly, right? Which, you know, people said was a bull pennant, then it made a falling wedge. What I don't like and what I do like. Let's go over the two things. What I don't like, the daily Stokes are overbought. They're curving to the downside, right? Lack of bullish momentum, you could see, really wasn't a lot of big, you know, the hills were not big. We didn't get a giant green hill here on the MACD. You know, we'd like to see some bigger movement here. We didn't get that. We didn't get that right off the bat. So, you know, Now it's support and resistance. So I like to go back onto the left side and not even look at the right side. Just so you're not even biased. You know, you're just doing what you know you need to do. Support and resistance lines here, and here, and here. And right there, and right about there, okay? And clearly okay. And this is daily support and resistance, so it should hold quite strong. So right here, we have a line at 35.6. 35.6 seems to be very, very strong support. Why? Well, a candle bounced here, a candle bounced there, a candle bounced there, and 2 candles bounced there. I mean, you count your candles in the last 15 candles, 10 candles, at least 4 of them or 5 of them bounced off that area. That tells you there's strong support at 35K, okay? Then there's another area of support if we open it up and get really, zoom in here and really look at it, which is, why not? Each world that you do when you trade, make it your whole world. Make that world your whole world. So we're bouncing here. 37.2 is also strong support. So 37K, 35K, numbers you want to watch. And it's funny, and you see these candles closed here, not a coincidence we close here. So 38K holding strong support too as well for Bitcoin. So right now it's all about 38K. If Bitcoin can hold 38K, we could see some big movement, and we could start to break on out. And now it's about the higher highs and the higher lows, right? We came down, made a lower low. We came up, we needed to make a higher high. We did not, but we came and made a lower low. That's the first step out of a low point. It's like you got to dig yourself up. It's the first step for a stock to dig its way up. It gets the higher low. And then you're going to say, well, we need a higher high or we're not going to make it. And you get the higher high. And then you say, well, we need another higher low, and you get it. So now this is what it is. Can Bitcoin surge up and make another higher high? And basically it needs to break, 41K now. So until we break 41K, we're basically, not really moving to the upside. We're not making our moves. You see what I'm saying? So we need to break 41K or it's not, the momentum is going to shift. So that's all you really have to watch. And you could even be a more simple, less risk-adverse trader and be like, you know what, I'm not going to trade Bitcoin until it breaks above 41K and does a retest. What is a retest? Well, a retest is if it breaks above that price line, comes back to support and bounces. These are really, really good places to buy in on support and resistance retests and breakthroughs. Okay? Now, I go to the weekly. So there's the bad news is, death cross about to occur. Good news is it doesn't always mean it's the worst thing in the world. Right there we had one and, we had a dump. I mean, short-lived though. Here it was short-lived too. It does mean we could go down though, 28K, 26K, right? Possibilities. But what I'm trying to tell you is we got to take it day by day. Like we're not just going to go to 26K. We got to go through these levels first. So levels to watch for Bitcoin, right? 35K and 37K. And can we hold 38K? 38, 37, 35, right? Strong support actually here too at 36K. So on all all the even numbers, we seem to have strong support all the way down to about 34K. We break 34K, we could then we got one last catch at 33 and then we're flying back down to 30K. But we've created some chop here, and chop is good because what chop says is now we got support and resistance lines that we could deal with. So Bitcoin can't just like Bitcoin can't go up all the way, just boom to the moon, which it, sometimes it can, but in general, a stalker asset has to make its way through the support and resistance lines. So right now Bitcoin's kind of stuck in a channel, right? And we'll see. Right now it's in this channel. So the channel suggests if you played the channel up, down, up, down, up, down, right? The channel suggests that you stay in the channel until you do not. So it looks like we're going to go up and down until you do, and that's really what the channel suggests completely. So DXY is telling the story. Everything's straightforward with the help red stopper on Telegram. What the hell? Okay, high vibes to you and the lifers. Shout out to everyone here. What do you think about ETH at the moment? Let's take a look at ETH for sure. Let's take a look at ETH. We're going to finish with Bitcoin in a second. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. 79 people watching. Could we get the likes up to the watchers, please? Morning Lifer, I had to fill the cup with that knowledge. Thank you very much. Shout out to Jarrett Pitzinger. Shout out to Jesse B. Massive unemployment increase. Trouble brewing. The markets. My two favorite crypto YouTubers are broadcasting at the same time. I don't know what to do now. Well, one of them, you got a DVR. It is what it is. So up, down, up, down, up, down. Well, I hope you're still here, man. I hope you stay with me. We'll see. You know, it is what it is. Up, down, up, down. It says we're going to go to the upside. Says the channel that Bitcoin is in, right? Good day, Lifer Man. Has me busy. I will watch later. I feel you, man. Shout out to Tommy G. Thank you very much, Tommy. Up, down, and breaking to the upside. So Bitcoin holding this level, right? 38K. I don't like to see these Stokes this high. That's what kind of gets me a little, you know, they got to reset. We haven't always dumped horribly after a reset, but the last reset we did, last time we were this high and curving right here, right? Nice little dump for Bitcoin, all the way from about 39K, and you guys saw it all the way back down to about 30K 900. Last time we had a cross right there as well. We had a nasty dump. I mean, that was the dump, right? 50K all the way down to 30K, 34K. That was the dump of dumps, all the way to 29K. And then right there too, and right there. So it's really every time we've had a cross, we've seen some type of downward momentum for Bitcoin. There was a couple times right here. This was the one time. We had the sideways action, but we had more downward, right? And Bitcoin really it had a drop right there, but not too bad. And it kind of kept doing its thing. And that's when I was telling everyone that it looks like we're going to blast to the upside. I kept saying because we have sideways movement in price, but downward movement in the stochastics. It's a bit of divergence, you know, and it tells a story. And there was also hidden bullish divergence there as well because we were swinging up in price, but swinging down on the RSI. Told you that the trend will continue to the upside. And boy, did it. Boy, did it. It flew, man. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in, sharing your most precious asset with me, guys, and that is your time. Okay, sir. What up, sir? Discovered your channel when I searched Quant on YouTube. I like the vibes. Much appreciated, man. Jumping right into the markets. Maddie, who knows, man? What's going on? Hey, Lifer, are you going to be looking at Polkadot today? For sure, man. For sure. Shout out to Lin Pro B. Shout out to Air Max 6. Shout out to Maddie, who knows? Shout out to everyone in the live stream. Guys, we have 101 people watching. Could we get the likes up to the watchers? 49 likes, 101 people, 50 people. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. Do the right thing for me. Okay, so we're coming on down here. And we're going to see these Stokes. So there's a high probability that we could see a break to the downside. This also could be a slight rising wedge. You know, if we channel it down like that and we know what happens to those, they break to the downside. Let's give you a target of the rising wedge would be the length of the price. Break down from here, and that would put us back down to about 35K, 33K. So hopefully the daily only takes us back down to 35K, 34K, and then we're on our way. So this is what I see happening. We break down, and then we channel out and do our double bottom, make our way on out. Hey, just tune in. Is it a bad time to get into the market? What's up, Lifer? All the lifers with us, so hold and pick up more and try to get out and get back in. I'm learning towards buy more. Joshua Oakley. Have a great day, Dad. You want to say hi?
You too. I left that card for the computer on my desk.
Okay, thank you. All right. Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Retrieves everything.
Yeah. You'll be back in a few days?
Huh?
You'll be back in a few days, Mom said?
Will I be?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay. All right.
Sorry.
No worries. I'll see you in a few days.
You come up Cleveland Circle and you take the back way. You come into
Sure.
Center.
I'll find it, Dad.
No, listen, you just go left. Go 4 blocks and it's on the right.
Thank you.
Kurt. Guy's name is Kurt.
Like it, sir. I'm always having a happy time. I'll watch your program, please. What do you think is happening to NFT art finance? Are we being rug pulled? CMC, stop tracking the project. Yeah, I mean, I would get out of those nasty little coins, man. They're crazy. I'm telling you right now. Only put tiny bits of money in them and move on. I'm being honest. Don't put a lot of money in these coins. And if you're still worried about it, if you didn't just get in and out of the pump and you're still holding them long term, Come on, man. Come on. If it's not VeChain, Cardano, Polkadot, if it doesn't have a serious ecosystem, a lot of people talking about it, and a mainstay of crypto, stay away from it, man. Unless you're just trying to make a quick jump in and out. Let's take a look at ETH. Maybe a good moment to buy. What do you think? We'll take a look at ETH. But right now, so that daily on Bitcoin could be falling down on the... I mean, it's not looking good on the stochastics right now. Now, where's the good news? The good news is, okay, fine. We go down to 35K. 33K. I'll even take a wick to 32K. They might even scare us to 31.8. I don't see them bringing us back down to 30K, though. I think we hit the bottom. But they're going to toy with you. They're going to toy with the shorts and the longs and play games. So that's why you don't want to be a leverage guy and get caught up in the game. You don't want to get caught up in that game. Right now, that weekly stochastic has finally crossed. And it's okay. The daily could still go up and down a couple grand, 4 or 5 grand. The weekly need not care. But so far, so good. The weekly is breaking on out and showing us signs of very, very strong support. Huge wicks on the weekly. Last time we had wicks this big on the weekly was right here. And boom. That spelled a big, big move for Bitcoin. So we have huge wicks right here again. Big moves for Bitcoin coming into the July and August. I'm telling you, it's going to be by late August. You're going to see. I believe we're going to be well above all-time highs on our way to 80K. And the market will recover. All right. So even if we have a death cross, even if things go down, I believe the lowest we go is the measured move of this rising wedge, and we bounce. So that's the projection right here. I'm giving it to you guys, right? Now, is there a trade for Bitcoin on the day? I usually give you guys a free trade for the day, every day on Bitcoin. Let me see if what I can pull out of my hat here for the day. Right now, we see some strong support regions here on the temporary, smaller strong support. This is hourly and hourly support. Bit of a shoulder, bit of a head, bit of a shoulder there. Possible, right? Something to heed. I like to put everything and anything on your radar that could be a bad sign for you. So it's a bit of a shoulder, head, and a shoulder there. And then coming on down. Right? I mean, that could definitely spell a dumpage. Thank you, Dad.
Good luck, Tashi. I love you, man. Take care. Call if you need anything.
You too. Thanks, Dad. DXNY pumping while inflation scares rise. Something is fishy here. TI on DXY, please. Would love to hear your thoughts. Oh, no, we're going to take a look at the whole markets today. I sold all my hot to buy Shiba. I was thinking it was a good idea. I don't know if that's a great idea. But you know what? You do whatever you want. You make a move, and you're going to look back months from now. Months from now, you're not going to know until it's a good idea. So you're going to have to wait to find out. Patience. Please hit that like button, guys. 114 people watching. 58 likes. Can we get the likes of the watchers, please? That's all I ask. Do you participate in Kusama auction? Have not done one yet. I don't like the idea of locking up all my coins that may or may not appreciate in value. I don't know. I like just making trades and getting my money, honestly. I've been a little adverse to the Kusama auctions. I want to see how they play out first. Do you participate in Kusama? Yeah. How high do you think Mina can go this year? I think Mina is a big coin, and it's going to be great. I think Mina can easily get to... I don't know. You're going to have to super chat for that. Super chat for price predictions, guys. And good day, Lifer. Man, I've been busy. I will watch later. Shoot. Super Lifer. Thought you were about to throw us the Contra code there with up, down. Although, any thoughts you can share with us on Frank? Ooh, Frank. Frank was also very experimental for me. Frank's probably, it could be long gone and tanked in the bank, man. I wouldn't even think about that coin anymore. Any chance of Bitcoin going back to 60K this year? Yes, very, very high. Head and shoulder equal dump. Inverse head and shoulder usually break up. Drop knowledge, life are much appreciated. Well, this is a head and shoulder. So this should dump to the downside. Shoulder, head, and shoulder. There's a Bart Simpson pattern right there, and we dumped. Interesting, too, because it was a bull pennant that should have broken to the upside. So you can see they're starting to play games. You have to come and say hi. Just hop over there. You'll be all right, right?
Hi.
This is my mom.
Hello.
Mwah. I love you, Mom.
On our way. I love you too.
I'll see you soon.
Thank you for such a good...
So you're not coming back soon. I thought you were coming. I thought you were coming back soon.
I hope we're gonna take care
Okay.
I can't continue with that thing.
Okay.
I'll let you know.
All right, I love you, Mom. I miss you. All right, come on, y'all. Please press that like button, please. Pretty please. We're shooting on top. Good morning, Mrs. Price. This guy is a legend. Shout out to Clone Reaper. Shout out to take 2 seconds and get those likes up, man. Thoughts on SafeMoon making lots of moves with their wallet and blockchain. Hey, anything could happen with SafeMoon. Anything could happen. All right, so here's the deal, though. This is the measured move. We're going to take the length of the head to the neckline. So the neckline's kind of slanted here if this were to be a head and shoulder. It would be something like that. Okay. And bam. Oh, man, my daughter loves my mom. Makes me a little sad when they leave. All right. Holding back the tears. Promised myself I wouldn't cry. Hello, I found bugged BTC exchanger. I posted the video. Thank you, Crypto. You come on every like 2 weeks and you do this. Appreciate it, man. You have a beautiful mom. Hello from Ukraine. Thanks, man. And you know my mom's 72 years old. My mom is 72 years old, man. So I hope to don't tell her I said that. Don't tell her. But I hope to hold strong, brother. Liver, do you have a resource video on how to use Uniswap or MetaMask? Yeah, I mean, watch my PancakeSwap videos. They kind of show you a lot about them. Definitely. PancakeSwap videos will show you the deal. So here's the deal, man. I don't like to play against the TA. TA says that Bitcoin's going to come back down 35K, and so does the daily chart. So this is all mapping out to be, I think we see what's going on. You know, right here, look, this one plan, we had the head and shoulders here, played down. Very kind of similar move in this area here. You see, shoulder, head, and we dumped. Wow, she looks younger though. I know, right? Yeah, man. That's why the lifer looks so young, man. So check it out. I love my mom so much. Okay, so check it out. 38,500. And I believe we can come back down here to about 35K, man. 36K is really this level. This level is really where you want to watch now. I'm eyeing it closely. We have heavy support here, and it's a very, very high time. Hold strong, man. Drink your water. Drink. Man, funny, dude. Okay. Also, we have diagonal support. If you ever played diagonal support, it really does come into play. You can play diagonal support lines, right? And so, diagonal support. Look for her sunglasses, Summy. Will be one of my biggest scripts if you're watching. Clone Reaper, man. Damn, which platform is this? This is TradingView where I'm right now. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. 140 people watching because 86 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers as we're in this beautiful Thursday on the East Coast, man? What a beautiful day to be alive. Got an idea for Bitcoin. I believe it's going to dump back down to 35K. We'll take a look at the 4 hour. Now, the 4 hour's in our favor. That's the only thing good for us, right? But it's actually pointing down too and suggesting more downside as well. So a bearish day overall for the market. I don't suggest I wouldn't trade today heavily. I wouldn't heavily trade today unless I was shorting Bitcoin. Like, that's about the only trade I see, right? So I'd be careful, man. I'd just be careful just because that's what the technical analysis say. I don't go, and people might be mad at me for being bearish. Give me the DL on Mina. Shout out to Gustavo Mencia. Thank you so much for the super chat. We're going to take a look at Mina Protocol, guys. I'm going to be making a video about it later on today. So we're going to take a look at Mina Protocol, why I think it's amazing, why I think it's hot, and why I think it can boom. And Mina has not contacted me. I just come up with my own ideas, and I see projects that I know are going to boom. Cake didn't contact me when I got into Cake. I just knew Cake was going to boom, right? So I have a good instinct, and it's all due to research. You do a good enough research. There's only so many coins out there. Think about it. 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 coins, and then so many make it into the top 2,000, 3,000, and there can only be 500, 600, 700 that are bangers, and then you go through theirs, and so you're gonna pick a winner if you just keep seeping through. If you just keep going, you're gonna find it. Dick Sensei, you got to ignite the light and let it shine. Just own the night like the 4th of July. Shout out to everyone here. Dick Sensei, shout out to everyone here. Crypto Bedita, I found the bug BT Exchanger. Thanks, man. We appreciate that, man. You're going to do this now for the rest of the show. We know how this works. Thank you, Crypto Batista. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. 91 likes, 40 people watching. Let's get those likes, man. Those 50 people, man. I know you guys want to do it. You'll feel great once you do that. Countries continue to adopt Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's not going to stop, guys. You guys are on the right chain. We're at the beginning of something amazing. 6-7 months from now, the world will see what's going down, regardless of what happens with the markets. So here's the idea for Bitcoin, man. 4 hour, even to me, everything looks a little shaky. Honestly, like, I would stay away from the trades today. I think they're going to be highly volatile. They're going to be going after the shorts and the longs. To me, too hard. Like, there's way easier, like the trade we made earlier with the boom up from the inverse head and shoulder. Great trade. Now we wait for another perfect trade. We do not have to force trades. Do not force yourself to trade because you think you have to make gains today. It has to be today. It doesn't have to be today. It does not. Right? So take a break. Not take a break. Always study, always learn, backtest, plan. Dollar cost average. Look at projects that you like. There's still something that's going to go up today. I mean, regardless. This is cryptocurrency, right? Keep is up. SHR continuing to climb, but back down like this. It went up as high as 3.6 and came back down. MDT. So you can see they're playing with the markets. They're going up. They're going down. They're going up. They're going down. A lot of coins went up earlier today and they came back down. Neblio, beautiful pump and beautiful dump. That's why you got to take your profits. Neblio is a great example. We talked about Neblio on the screen share. Everyone, screen share is tonight at 7 p.m. Screen share is tonight at 7 p.m. Yesterday, my parents just left, so now I have the night alone, but my parents were here one more night, wanted to hang out with them. Take it easy on the trades today. Enjoy the beautiful day. Just like the video and just bought on SafeMoon. Shout out to King Rico. What do you do today to somebody who's just starting out and learning crypto trading? I would begin to learn my support and resistance. I would learn divergences, right? I become famous. BLZ put me in their game launching Hadoken. I know, hello, funny man. Is there a lot of studying to do? Make sure to take a break every now and then. He's right. He's right. Listen to Hadouken. Let the mind marinate is what we say. Let the mind marinate. Let the mind marinate. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in, sharing your most precious asset with me, guys. That is your time. All I want is these likes and these super chats and the love. I want every super chat in the world. I want 1,000 million, kabillion, a billion super chats. No, I'm just messing with you. I just want as many likes as possible. Likes even better than the super chats, man. Send in a like if you can. I appreciate it. Lifer, can you take a look at PDOG on CoinGecko? Only 3 days old, but looks promising. P-Dog, yeah, that's Polycat's first, kind of meme coin. I'm with you, man. We're going to take a look at Mina for Gustavo. I'm going to show you guys why Mina is hot, why we think Mina is going to blow. I'd like to look at more of the market right now. We're going to take a look at The Show. Where is it? It's called The Show. The Show right there. And boom, this is total 2. Okay, this is total. Now, total holding this line, big deal. And look, small relief rally. We got the small relief rally, little bit bounce off the leg, and we didn't get the continuation, though, of the small relief rally. We came back down, testing levels. Let's look at the daily now. Daily is still, okay, not as bad as Bitcoin, which is interesting, but it's pointed down. But I believe, usually we get a curve to the upside. We'll see. We need to be holding this level. So we tested. I'll show you my support and resistance lines. And also we have some Fibonacci pulls that are actually overlapping each other right there. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here. That's a 0.5 fib right there. There's a 0.618, which we came to. So the market did a 0.618 retracement. You see that? And now it's kind of starting to make its move on up. I believe we hit the bottom. That's why I believe we hit the bottom as well. We go to the daily, and you can see we hit the 0.618 retracement on the entire market cap from the initial move up back down to the retrace. Now, there is a shoulder, head, and a shoulder. You see that? Shoulder, giant head, possible shoulder. There's something we definitely have to watch out for, okay? But so far, so good. We've been respecting trend lines. So I'm looking, what is this? This is the entire crypto market cap, 854. This is actually the entire crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin. So this is all the altcoins, $854 billion. All right, we got as low as this 597, which I can't believe that. So we hit 600 billion, which is insane. $1 trillion market cap went back to 600. $400 billion was evaporated from the market. Trickled back in slowly, and now we're on an uptrend. You can see we're making a higher high, a higher low right there. So we need a higher high. The entire market cap needs to break 925 billion. We don't break 925 billion, we could start a downtrend. So here's your twisted sister. I talk about this. The twisted sister is when I make two patterns and the price has to choose one at one point. So we're either in this falling wedge here. We're either in this falling wedge like so, and coming down, up, down, falling to the downside, or we're in this upside right here, and we're going to break up. So this trend will tell us right now, where does Bitcoin want to go? Is Bitcoin going to break back up, or is she going to take this downtrend? Now, if Bitcoin takes a downtrend, she should affect the rest of the cryptocurrency market. So that's why I'm saying, I know we're not looking at Bitcoin, but that's why I'm saying if Bitcoin goes down, it's going to affect the cryptocurrency market. So be ready, guys, for crypto to go back down to $700 billion. All right, these are possibilities. I'm giving you what's possible. We're kind of wedged up in there. You see, that is a pennant. If we go to the 4 hour, we can look at that idea one more time, and you can see we're in a bit of a pennant. We're forming a pennant. We're running out of room. Eventually, the entire market cap is going to choose which way it wants to go. Right now, that daily isn't looking too good on Bitcoin, suggesting it could put some pressure on the rest of the altcoins. 1 hour will be oversold, and the 4 hours pointing up, but we're getting that curve back down. Could see a giant double bottom here. Even a bit of a shoulder and the head and the shoulder there forming as well. So some bearish patterns telling me that we should break to the downside. There's a higher probability, 68% chance that we break to the downside. So I'm sad, but I'm overshadowing some, it doesn't, and if we break to the downside, then we could double bottom and break up. I believe we're still bullish for the rest of the summer, but we're just going through these growing pains. We're testing these levels one last time, double checking, making sure we have strength at the lows so that we can kind of build our position back on up. So that's total 2 for all the altcoins. Not the greatest news, right? This was beautiful. We came out, we formed a nice little flag. Flag did not hold. We bounced back down. Okay? This is the 4 hour. This is total market cap for every single coin. And now we're retesting this diagonal trend line, right? And some would say maybe we never left it. Maybe we're in this pattern now, and this is the scary thing, right? And this would make sense on the daily time frame. So check it out. Down, up, down, up, down. Then it did this funky double bottom. We'll see now. Are we going to hold it? This is strong support, you can see. Resistance, resistance, bounce, a bit of resistance, came down. We did bounce. That's 1.55 trillion, okay? And that was about through the night, about 12 hours ago, about last night, we bounced off of this 1.54 trillion. Came back up, made another low, all right? Now the 1 hour, do we see any good signs? Well, what do we see here? We see a golden cross, all right? Do we see any signs like that on the 4 hour? Not necessarily yet, And honestly, I don't see, you can see the 200 coming down. 50 is coming towards it. We should see a bit of a golden cross coming. To me, it spells, you know what? As long as we make a higher low, right? Low is 1 point. As long as the entire market cap holds this higher low, 1.54. So if you see the market cap go below 1.45, we're in trouble. We're in serious trouble. Market cap stays above that level, even holds above this left shoulder here. See shoulder, head, bit of an inverted head and shoulder forming there. almost. Shoulder, head, and a shoulder there, even though there's a smaller one. So let's hope Bitcoin, when it does dump, it only dumps a little bit. 34K at the lowest, 35, 36K. And then the whole market cap can kind of just come down here, and then this can start to break on out, and we can see a move. All right. So that's kind of the whole market in a nutshell. Let's take a look at the dollar index now. Oof. Wow. How is that possible? Wow. You're right, man. Like, what a pump for the dollar. The dollar was in a shoulder, head, and a shoulder, coming to the downside. All right. It wasn't a falling wedge. 68% chance of a break to the upside. Let's take a look at this whole entire pattern, though. Let's look at it on the daily. DXY, guys, this is the entire dollar. Oh, yeah, look, the dollar was in a cup and handle, and I suggested that's a little strange. On the weekly, cup and handle for the dollar on the weekly suggests that it does break up. Remember that? You know, and a double bottom forming there. So the TA just tells you what's going to happen, whether it's logical or not. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, if this was a traditional cup and handle, let's just see. I just want to see where that's usually your length of the cup and handle, what you end up getting. Now, realistically, the dollar going back to $1.25. Interesting. There's a lot of talk about the dollar becoming strong again. You know, Michael Saylor even talking about the dollar becoming the world's reserve. Like, more and more people are going to use the US dollar than any other currency in the world. It's going to take over the entire world. He talks about that, which is interesting. Even being a Bitcoin maxi, he talks about the US dollar becoming 5 billion people will be using the US dollar. We'll unbank the unbanked world with the US dollar. It'll become the world digital currency. The first world's reserve digital currency, the US dollar. Very interesting. He's still bullish on the United States, which is most Americans are, right? So now, double bottom there. That should, you know, and it started to break on out, and it was oversold here on the weekly time frame. So it tells us that the dollar should start to make a move. It's kind of scary, but the weekly says, you know what? The dollar should get all the way back up here to 100. Pumping dollar would be strange for Bitcoin, right? A pumping dollar would be insane. These are things we have to look at, though. Okay? Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. 160 people watching, 113 likes. Can we get the likes? There's just still 47 people. Maybe you guys are driving. Maybe you guys are running. Maybe you're outside. Maybe you don't have access to the like button. Some people, I guess they hide the like button behind the chat. If you're watching on your phone, you got to hide the chat and then hit the like button. I've been hearing this on other channels, so sometimes it's hard to find the like button, apparently. So if maybe I help some people out, hit that like button. So this kind of doesn't bode well for the dollar. This bodes well for the U.S. market, like the U.S. dollar, but not for the markets. Even suggests we could have a downtrend in the stock market. I mean, if the dollar pumps hard, it's suggesting the dollar is about to pump really hard, meaning a lot of people are going to jump back into the dollar. 4 hours getting high and the daily's high. So we're saying, you know what? The dollar should come back down. Back down. So we're oversold on these time frames, which is good. But the weekly suggests that the dollar may shine a little bit more, you know. The only good thing about this is right here. Look, the weekly was turning, and we really didn't get much action out of it right there. Here the weekly was turning, and we really didn't get much action again out of it too. So hopefully this pumps, and we just get dismal action. As long as the dollar doesn't break above 96, or even this high here, 94. So watch the dollar to break above 96, 94, but that should be its rejection point. And remember, overbought on the daily and overbought on the 4 hour, telling us that the dollar should start to dump in the next 2 days. This weekend looks like a Bitcoin rally, I'm telling you. This weekend's setting up for a rally. We went through most of the pain. This weekend's setting up for a bit of a rally, hopefully. Hopefully. All right, so that was Bitcoin. That was total 2, and the dollar index. All right, let's take a look at Ethereum. The second elephant in the room. And again, it's following that shoulder, head, and shoulder. These are, it's a scary possibility. My mind sees it. So if my mind sees it, it's a possible trade. It's a possible idea, right? Ethereum holding 2,400. To me, in a bit of a downtrend. Look at EQZ. For sure, man. And remember, EQZ was on our radar when we went over the Patreon. We saw that on Token Metrics, I believe. EQZ, something to look at. Equalizer. So this is forming a tight, basically symmetrical. This is a symmetrical triangle right here. and these break 50-50. Most of the time, I find them bearish. I stay away from the pattern in general. It's a chubby triangle is what it is. All right? It's a very chubby triangle. Okay? Ethereum is at the bottom, right? But you can see if we double click on it, it's curving down, and that sometimes that builds, you know, come down here and do this, which would bring a $2,100 Ethereum, something like that, and drop us out of the pattern for a bearish retest. Ethereum really needs to hold this trend line. Very, very important. If Ethereum can't hold this trend line, it will dump. It'll dump. It'll dump back down to support at about 1,900, 1,800. So big deal for Ethereum. Can it hold? You know, it is kind of doing something funky here. Let's see it turn. Bit of indecision. Almost a, you know, engulfing candle. That's a bearish engulfing candle. But so far this daily is forming green. We did bounce off the bottom. If this does a turn, that would be a really good time to enter ETH, right? So just watch for this Stokes to turn and make sure this trend line holds. This trend line holds and we kind of wiggle through this. Good time to enter ETH. Then you're going to look for some divergence. We don't have too strong. Yeah, that's a little bit right there. Swing down to swing down, swing up to swing up. So we do have bullish divergence too. And we're doing a bit of a double bottom here too. Could be the bottom for ETH. The bottom could have been right there at 2,200. I think there's like a 60% chance that these were the bottoms for ETH, and you'll never get ETH this cheap again, and it's gonna pump the 3K and then break this level here at 29 and then be gone. You know. Okay, we got to look at through these super chats. We're gonna take a look at Mina Protocol for Gustavo, and then we're gonna take a look at Equalizer for Ray. Shout out to Ray for the $20 super chat. Much respect to you, Ray. Thank you very much. Okay, dumb question, but can anyone tell me what platform I can trade these different altcoins on? I signed up for Binance with Germany VPN, but it said that law by Germany I have to verify ID. Yeah, so you should make the VPN in Australia, man. Get them, Kevin. I lost my pops in 02. I would give all the Bitcoin in the world to have one day to tell them you love them often, man. I feel you, Joshua, man. Thank you for telling me that, man. ICP is dead. When something's dead, it's usually a good time to buy. Matic is great. It might be live in a year or 3. In the meantime, check out Telos, fast blockchain, in live now. I like what you're saying. I like where you're going with that. RSI is at the bottom. We'll take a look at Equalizer. We'll take a look at Mina Protocol. Now, and P-Dog on CoinGecko. All right, so we got 3 super chats to go through, guys, and then we're going to keep the show moving on. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for everyone out here on the live stream. Much appreciate you guys. I'm going to take a look at P-Dog for you. I got you, man. Right now, we're going to take a look at the Mina Protocol, which we went over already, and it blew my mind. It blew my mind. And I kind of don't want to ruin it because I want to make a video about it, but you know what? It is what it is. We got to do it. Mina Protocol. Why is Mina so hot? Why are people all about the Mina? We'll take a look at Mina Protocol. Okay, Mina Protocol, $2.43 and continuing, man. $380 million market cap. That's a peanut market cap in this game. We could easily get to $1 billion, a 3x up to that point, and I could see it at $3.8 billion easily. $13 million in volume on the trading. I mean, that's a lot of trading. Think about it. This is a bear market, and people are trading $13 million worth of volume. I don't know, man. Certain things don't add up right now. The world's lightest blockchain powered by participants, guys. Mina is building a privacy-preserving gateway between the real world and crypto, an infrastructure for the secure democratic future. Guys, do you have your whiteboard? I've been talking about getting a whiteboard. Do you have your whiteboard? Do you see what's on my whiteboard? Mina Protocol. Mina Protocol, Thorchain, right? These things should be on your whiteboard. MyCoin tweeted that he didn't get hurt. I think his pride is hurt. Won't admit he was burnt. Oh yeah, Mark Cuban got burnt by adding liquidity to a phantom farm. For sure he did. Always good to watch the Lifer live stream. He finds the best gems. Shout out to Prashio Blade. Shout out to Pawn. We're going to go look at Pawn. Mark Cuban. Shout out to Christina. You're hilarious, Christina. EGOD is Doge backwards. Oh, also a new coin. Love your dad. Mine has the drunk political Kool-Aid and we don't speak because of effing politics. It breaks my heart. Nah, man, me and my dad are cool, man. Nah, man, you know, man, we come from a loyal family, man. You can't give up on your family no matter what. I don't care what they think, what they believe, you know. By design, the entire Mina blockchain is about 22 kilobytes to the 1th power, the size of a couple tweets, so participants can quickly sync and verify the network behind the tech. I mean, this is crazy. This is something we really want to get deep into. Mina announcements, 3 Arrow-backed lightweight blockchain. Mina launches mainnet. It's a big deal, man. Backed by 3 Arrows. About the tech. We're on a mission to create a vibrant, decentralized network and open programmable currency so we can all participate, build, and exchange and thrive. It's time to own our future. Living in today's world requires giving up a lot of control. Every day we give up control of intimate data to large tech companies to use online services. We give up control of our finances to the banks and unaccountable credit bureaus. We give up control of our election to voting systems, companies who run opaque and unaudible elections. It's true. We still don't know really what happened with the election this year. It was the shadiest thing I've ever seen. Anyone on any side, man, come on. It was the shadiest thing I've ever seen. That's why we created Mina. And blockchain will take care of it all. So if they just let blockchain start to do its thing, man. So this thing is amazing, man. Already off the bat, they're doing something different. They got some tech that no one else has. They seem to have a fun, new, amazing new team. Look at this. A lot of people, a lot of faces. And Genesis members of the Mina protocol as well, which is pretty cool. Anyway, I think Mina is going to be big. Let's take a look at Mina on the charts. We'll find out where you can buy Mina. Mina protocol. The Mina protocol can be bought on CoinList, CoinGecko, Kraken, Gate.io. Mina for USDT as well. It's $2.46. It was $9 on June 1st. So come in and get a discount. Just 2 weeks ago, this thing took a little bit of a dump. Can we find it on CoinTrader, Can we find it on TradingView? Let's take a look. Mina protocol. OKX and Kraken. There it is. We'll look at the Kraken USDT pair. USD pair. So it's forming the bowl that I love, right? Remember, this is a lot like Sand, Dot, you know. They kind of pumped. They came up with the side action, and then they formed these long bowls. Think about the market cap hurting at 300 million, and it's still kind of consolidating nicely. It's about to be oversold. You want to see the daily as well? Can't even see what the daily is too new. Can't really trust the 8 hour as well. 4 hours really all you got, and there's momentum with the MACD about to cross. I believe that was your bottom for Mina at $2. I'm going to call the bottom for Mina at $2. Came back up to about 3, came back to 244. So Mina protocol on your radar, guys. Watch Mina protocol. I'm telling you, man, you do your research and then you get convinced. I've done my research already in the small amount of time, just what I know about it. Just what I know about it. Just speculatively, they seem to be able to pull something off that other coins can't, right? They already got something going for them that other coins do not have. Bit of a shoulder here, bit of a head, and a shoulder. So we see a shoulder, head, and shoulder for Mina protocol beginning to form right there. And we see a breakout of the previous trend and a higher low. All we need now is a higher high. If we break a higher high on this right shoulder and make our move on out, Mina could see some big things. Expect Mina to 80-cent proof is circulating supply, max supply. You think Mina will go down to 80 cents? Damn. So he thinks it's going to continue to the downside. Matty, why do you think we're going to go to 80 cents? I respect Matt's opinion. He's been in the group for a long time. Or not a long, a couple months, but he's put in the effort. He's put in the work. He's had 2 tutoring sessions with me, and he's an awesome kid. Awesome person, man. Living up there in Quebec. XLM on the weekly has a cup of 1,200 days long. Oof. I see what you're saying. Yeah, we know who won. Stop squeezing FUD. Leaving now. I don't know who won. I have no idea, honestly. I don't even get into... Oh, man. Leaving that. Damn, see? You can't mention anything about anything or people get weird. Super Chat, my guy. He went straight to it. Yeah. I voted for Brock Pierce in the election, just if anyone wants to know, because he was the only guy who talked about cryptocurrency. I don't know. That was it. Super Chat, my guy. He went straight to it. Yeah. Max supply, circulating supply, Mina, sir. Check it out. Circulating supply right there. Max supply, 830 million. It's not that bad, though, compared to other coins. Circulating supply, 157 million. Okay. So that's a totally diluted market cap if you were to basically put the price per the entire supply. Okay. One gem is Roya. And then Chernoa, man. Okay. Expect Mina, Rune. Super chat, my guy. He went straight to it. Ada looking like a tasty buy. Yeah, it is, for sure. Definitely is. Yeah, we don't even get into politics here, man. I don't care who you voted for. I care not. All I care about is if you're into cryptocurrency, man. I don't. Politics will hurt I don't care. Honestly, I was so into crypto, I didn't even pay attention. We were grinding during that whole time as a group in cryptocurrency, man. Like, let's get focused on what matters, which is crypto. Crypto is life, man. I don't give a damn about anything else. Okay, so Dow Jones down 91 today. This is, there it is. Look, falling out of this bull pennant a little bit here. That is looking a little bearish. It's a rising wedge now that could be breaking to the downside. Target for that, let me show you. So for all you traders out there, anyone who's got money in the stock market, looks like you're going to see a bit of a dump. You are, one good thing though is you low on the 4 hour. You could see a V-shaped recovery back into the pattern, and maybe you're in this bigger, you could be in this broadening wedge here, like so. And that is a falling wedge on the smaller time frame, which should break back to the upside, and you're oversold. Let's look at the daily. The daily, you're also oversold. So it's a good sign that you should see a bounce back up on the Dow. So, hopefully you'll get saved here. Let's look at the weekly. Weekly's still coming down after some beautiful, look at the Dow, looks like Bitcoin, just a beautiful uptrend. And they're going to keep printing that money. I don't see they're going to let the Dow fall. I don't see it. They're going to keep printing that money at least till we get to this 38,000. And I have a bigger target all the way up here, and we waiting on it, 42,000. I've been watching this breakout of the rising wedge right there for a long, long time. Bam, there's the breakout. Boom, pop. So we get the pop, and there's the movement, right? Love your dad, man. Mine is junk. Yeah, it's so sad. Mina could go up, though. Never know. Long-term investors. Hey there, oddball request here, but I do import classic cars from Japan as a side hustle. Could we get a look at yen / the USD? Thanks for everything you do. Import classic cars from Japan as a side hustle. What a cool side hustle, man. Sound like a very interesting person. Rune and FTM long, yeah. Okay, let's take a look at Equalizer, my friends. Equalizer for Ray on the super chat. Much respect. Thank you very much for the super chat. Equalizer, EQZ. I like when you can't even see the market cap. Small trading volume. That worries me a little bit. I need to see more. I want to see 2, 3, 4 million. At least the liquidity is dry up in this. All right, we'll take a look, though. Pancake Swap, KuCoin. All right, I like that it's on KuCoin and Pancake Swap and Uniswap and Bilaxy. They're getting their name out there. 59 cents. We looked at this coin a few times. Equalizer Finance, right? DeFi flash loans made easy. The first dedicated platform that equalizes the decentralized markets. Decentralized exponentially increased market by 400 billion, right? Decentralized DEX exponentially increasing volume, 60 billion per month. Oof. Liquidations, rebalances, arbitrage, and collateral swapping are a need, not a tick. Not a trick, yes. 700 million monthly flash loan volume. Our advantages, specially designed as a marketplace for DeFi flash loans. Low fees, virtually unlimited choice of token vaults. Highly available liquidity based on yield farming. Extensive documentation, examples, and multi-chain and cross-chain capabilities. Equalizer, governance token. Incentivized for liquidity providers of Equalizer token vaults as yield farming instrument. Stimulate the uptake and integration of Equalizer platform and other existing or future platforms in the DeFi market. Funding pool for R&D research and development projects with focus to multi-chain and cross-chain capabilities. Okay. Roadmap, 3D sprint, 4D sprint, 5th sprint, end-to-end function testing, web dashboard security and auditing, penetration testing, smart contracts auditing, and technical issue fixing. Project deployment, not until July. Okay. Who are their big partners? Anyone? Orion Protocol, Polygon, Bridge, Oasis, Chainlink, Elrond, Tomo Chain, Etheruem Network. Interesting. Right off the bat, a lot of big names that we really know and like here. Moon Whale Investments as well. Interesting. 18 Ventures. HODL. The core team. They put a face to a name with a LinkedIn. I like that. Okay. Okay. A lot of them all have their LinkedIn ready to rock. Okay, so we see Doc's team. Everything looking really pretty good for Equalizer. Staking winning today with Equalizer Liquidity Mining in partnership with the Etheruem Network. And we like Etheruem a lot on this channel. Equalizer. So let's take a look at it on the on the charts. What's going on with EQZ? You can see that it has the fundamentals. Right now, it doesn't have the volume. You know, it doesn't have the volume. Not enough people know about it. Oh, this thing is in the dumps. On the weekly chart, I mean, you can see it took a beat down. Wow. Wow. It went from $5 to 50 cents. This is a shady this looks like a pump and dump to me now. I'd stay away from this. I don't trade stuff like this. It could be the beginning of a new end. You could say, okay, fine. It came out as a brand new project. It started to rip. And then when, you know, Bitcoin dumped, it's not enough people knew about it. So the liquidity just evaporated. But for it to go to $5 back to 50 cents, damn, man. It started at $1, did a 5x, and then it did a 10x loss. This is why you have a stop loss. This is why you don't hold things to the end. You know? Interesting. Volume fell off too. You know, this could take a long time to recover. Low volume. This thing's shady. I don't know. You know, and again, anything is possible. It could bounce back to the top. Anything is possible, but I'm new to your channel and hoping you make it big. Thanks for helping people. Shout out to Miss Jackson from North Carolina. Much respect to you, Miss Jackson. Appreciate you. I don't see how with inflation, many, because they will most use it, smoke and mirrors. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. I love that song, man. I remember when I graduated high school, we were playing that song all the time. Okay. Okay. All right. So, it's a funky day. It's a funky day in the markets for sure. It's a back and forth day in the markets. And you want to look at Binance, and you want to look at Binance markets. This is another way to kind of see what's going down. You don't want to, it's basically you don't want to go fishing when there's no need to. You don't want to waste your capital when there's no need to. North Carolina represent. Let's take a look at the markets right now on Binance. Trying to give you a scope of everything. I give you the dollar index. I give you the Dow Jones. I give you Bitcoin. Not many channels really give you a scope of the markets. 25% from Mira Protocol doing its thing, right? Or Merlin. I think it's Mira, though. But we'll take a look. MIR. MDT. Keep's been in there. T-Fuel. I keep telling you, T-Fuel is the move, man. Back up 16%. Right? But look, not a lot of double-digit coins. Atom back in the game, taking a while. Atom's starting to get a little bit of a pump. Interesting. Phantom back to 30 cents. I think anytime you can get Phantom below 30 cents, you want to grab it up, in my opinion. Phantom is going to be a huge project. Look for it to really, really make big waves. A lot of ICX news coming out, so ICX is making its thing. And Solana holding $40 on the euro. Let's see. SFP and then back down to 7% gains here. Not too bad. No down tokens up in the game, so, you know. But you can see the highest coins, 25, 50%. It's not heavy winners. Whenever you want to see 40, 80, 90, 100, you know. That's how you know the market's pop. I cashed out all my crypto. $500,000. Max the Frenchie. I am for real. Shout out to Miss Jackson. Appreciate you, Miss Jackson. Okay. So, now Ava. We're going to look at Ava. I like Travala. Think about it. That's Travala. Like, you see they have commercials on TV, man. One of the few coins that I've seen that actually have commercials on TV. They pumped all the way to 390 yesterday, right? And interesting. See, this is a diamond pattern. When the price goes into the diamond, it dumps out the diamond. Don't ever go against the diamond. Look at that. If price goes into the diamond, it'll dump out of the diamond pattern. Remember this, please. And if you see a diamond like this, know that it should dump out of the diamond. I think it might be over other than these pumps here and there. I sold my soul for a Bobcat helium miner. I sold my soul for a Bobcat. That's funny. I sold my soul. You sold your Solana. Right? Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Take a look at ICX. Now, ICX having some big news. Pantera Capital heavy in ICX. Right? Can these coins make their way back up? I mean, he's getting bearish on us. Everyone, what happened for Bitcoin? Up or down? Please reply, my guys. Everyone, what happened? We went over Bitcoin, man. I didn't forget PDOG, man. I got you. Yeah. Do you have a Discord? No, I have a Telegram group. Please join my Telegram group. It's in the link below right here. I also have a Patreon. Inside the Patreon, I have a beginners group where we help beginners learn how to trade. I also tutor people one-on-one. If you want to hang out with me one-on-one in a Zoom, laugh, cry, we'll have a great time. Come on in. I'll teach you about trading. I'll teach you the ins and outs of the charts, show you how I set up my chart, show you how to basically read these oscillators, and, how to find your way through cryptocurrency, because I believe without technical analysis, you'll have an even harder time, in my humble of opinions. What chart are you using, my man? I am using TradingView. What do you think about China banning all the miners? I don't think that's a big deal. They do that every year. I don't sweat it at all. Not even one bit. I really don't. I don't listen to the news, man. Polkadot at 7 cents and a $3.4 million market cap. Polkadot. Interesting. P-Dog, baby. All depends. Let's start mining Bitcoin. It's a good idea. I think it's a good idea. The fastest, yeah, because I mean, if China stops off, then we have our move. You know, we can start mining Bitcoin for sure. It's a pretty good idea. The fastest DeFi meme dog running on Polkaswap. P-Dog here. Project launched 3 days ago. 50K P-Dog limit ends 17 days. You can only buy 50K. Is the most meaningful meme coin project ever created. You are part of it. Our mission to create a better future for everyone by introducing the world's best decentralized exchange, Polkaswap.io, with support for Polkadog. Hate to ball the boss, crypto. Mander had a super chat. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. New to your channel. Hoping you make it big. Thank you. Appreciate you. Rune, FTM in long orders. We'll take a look at them. What is FTM long orders? Hey, oddball request here, but I'm import classic cars. We'll take a look at the Yen USDT. Or Yen USD. Forex. The Yen. Japanese Yen. Right here. JPY versus USD, right? What do you want? JPY. There you go. That's it, though. What's the dollar versus the yen? Not the yen versus the dollar, though. But it says the dollar's about to kick the yen's booty. That's what it says. It says the dollar's about to blast off, man. You're going to get me trading pips now. I'm like, oh, why didn't I trade Forex to begin with? Forex, because there's always a Forex market. There's always something going on. That's why people trade Forex, because, you know. Yeah, okay. I think the dollar's about to whoop on the yen, man. That's what it says. The yen's about to drop. It's a wild hustle lifer, but it's good. I get 100 to 200% gains off every car I bring in. Show me how, man. Let's do this. I'll import some cars to Boston, start selling them. That'd be sounding fun. I'm down to start a business mining Bitcoin. You got to, man. Lifer nodes. We need lifer nodes. Back to P-Dog. If we can find where it was. Where was P-Dog? The story of Polkadog. Once upon a time, a little sweet dog was living on the streets. It was lonely, hungry, and sad. One day, a man walked past the dog, and seeing how unhappy he appeared, he couldn't resist taking that dog home. Don't worry, I'll take care of you now, buddy, he told his new companion. who he named Polkadog. The man was Dr. Gavin Wood. Gavin taught the doggy tricks, played with him, and gave him a reason to live. With a new purpose, the dog was able to spread the word about the best decks ever created, PokeSwap, and Gavin's creation, Polkadot, to animals around the world. To animals the world over. Polkadot is on a mission to create a fairer, better world for everyone. Now you've heard him. Bark, come join the Polkadog family. The power of memes, the power of Polkadog. Support the best and most efficient technology, Polkadot. Polkadog adds a deep sea of liquidity at PokeSwap and Uniswap and will be listed on Binance to conquer Dogecoin and become the new standard of meme technology. Binance for the meme. Binance supports the idea of turning the meme game upside down. This is why we reserve 5% of the total supply for Binance to enable great liquidity once listed. Time for us to reveal the real dog. Guaranteeing a Binance listing, like basically token swap your PDOG V1 for PDOG V2, quality for airdrop, send PDOG for Ethereum to PokeSwap, add liquidity to PDOG XOR pool, earn double PDOG and PSwap rewards. Step 1, buy PDOG. Join the PDOG in the PokeSwap Telegram. Tell your friends about PDOG. Watch your PDOG grow thanks to a 2% redistribution. Earn fees by adding liquidity PDOG ETH pool on Uniswap. Step 1, swap your PDOG V1 for PDOG V2. Send PDOG from Ethereum to PokeSwap. Add liquidity from PDOG to XOR pool. Earn double the PDOG and PokeSwap rewards. Receive future airdrops. Send PDOG V2 from Ethereum to PokeSwap. How to use PokeSwap. Why PokeSwap? The DEX with the interoperable future, with cross-chain exchange, simple recreation, and new asset listing and the asset swaps. I mean, this is crazy, right? This doesn't look like a regular meme coin. This is a big deal. Even the website's substantial. PDOG is safely on Uniswap. Sorry, the best place to buy PDOG will become PokeSwap. Well, soon decentralized exchanges will list PDOG centralized, and these have a history of locking funds. When you can, always trade safer on the greatest decentralized exchange, PokeSwap. Interesting. Polkadot Farm Game is a game that allows users to gather PDOG tokens by providing liquidity for ETH PDOG on Uniswap. 30 million Polkadot available for farming rewards over approximately 4 years. PDOG roadmap. Staking. The Wizard CEO and co-founder, Makoto Takemiya. What are the advantages of additional capabilities of PokeSwap provided dApps? I mean, this is insane. It's a very substantial I'm writing it down on the board, on the whiteboard. PDOG, man. Thank you guys. I ignored for a while. I think yesterday someone was talking about it. I just never know if it's going to be a real coin or a crap coin or what's really going on with it. You know? I'm wary of all these crazy little coins now. PDOG, though, PokeSwap, looks very, very interesting. Polkadot seems like a solid project. How do you think about PokeSwap to the moon? Wow, good news for me. You check out HBAR. PDOG has a perfect dip right now. Damn, that looks nice, PDOG. Damn, man, I thought I found the last coin to buy, and then this Polkadot. Damn. I know, every time I'm like, you're done, and then you're like, wow, there's another one. That's why if you want to watch this channel, you'll be obsessed with cryptocurrency. Every single day there'll be another coin you'll have to find out about. Let's go look at PDOG. Let's see if we can get it on Coin Trader Pro. Coin Trader Pro with the Boston accent there. Let's go look at the coins. PDOG. PDOG. Where is my PDOG? Show me the PDOG. And this site has it all, man. It really does. It always has it. If you can't find it, they got it. Wow, it did a pump and dump. 3 days old, and they took their liquidity. Looks like a scam. No, I'm just... They all look shady like that. I mean, to buy it would be to buy at the bottom, though. If you're going to buy, you might as well buy at the exact bottom. But, oof. Whoever bought into this 2 days ago got extremely hurt. That is horrible, man. Mirror Protocol pumped. Yeah, you can see that it is pumping. We went over it already and showed it on Binance, but we'll take a look at it. Interesting. So it's got to break this trend line. I'm not I don't think I'm going to buy into this. Even though the site looked great and the coin was amazing, I need to see this break above some serious support and resistance lines. Like, let's look at it on the 5-minute chart. Is there any signs of life here? This thing is just down. Yeah, it just keeps getting sold off. Like, people have lost faith in this completely. Or an insider rug pull. This thing looks shady, honestly. And I could be wrong, but come on. I mean, 3 days old, like, usually they go up a little bit for 3 days before they dump like that. Let's take a look at Jeju Doge. Took a dump as well. Looks like it's in a bit of a shoulder, head and shoulder, trying to bounce back up above the 200 though. Take a look on the 4 hour. People are buying back up that dip. We'll see how low the dip went. Pull the Fibonacci on that dip. You pull Fibonacci retracement, you want to pull the fib from the low to the top. We retrace back to the 618, right? And that's very interesting. That's really where you want to gobble things up, at the 618 after the double top. There's your M pattern too as well, which is interesting. I did sell Jeju Doge right around there, and I said something about that. Went back in for a little bit less, but you know, it's not Polka Doge, it's Polka Dog. Yeah, we never said it was Polka Doge. Maybe someone else did. P-Dog has a plan, tokenomics. They have many years of tokenomics planned into it. Once 50 cap is removed, P-Dog will moon. Maybe you're right. Right now it doesn't look great. That is not P-Dog. This is Jeju Doge, man. Oh, that was the wrong P-Dog? You want to go to Dex Tools? Okay. Thank you. We'll look at Woo Trade. I am so inclined. I am so inclined. Good sir. Here's Polka Dog. Okay, you're right. Thank you for saying that. Chart looks way better than P-Doge. Appreciate you. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. I was moving fast there. Okay, came back down to support. This actually, it honestly didn't make sense because I looked at the whole project, and usually when I look at a project like that, like, it looks pretty nice. And I was like, this doesn't look like it can do its thing. And I'm like, why does this look so garbage? And what, you know, why does the site look so good but the chart looks so bad? You know, this makes sense for a 3-day chart, right? Yeah, the pump ensued. Usually these pumps are pretty big, like thousands of percent. Wow, 5,000% already. 50x, see? You got to know about these things. That we could have got them yesterday even. Had a little late today, but much love to you, bro. I rewind to start and watch double speed to try to catch up. And Madden fan, no worries, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for everyone here on the live. 160 people watching, 152 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? 8 people. I'm happy. Much respect to everyone. Thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you so much for the love. Thanks for making these awesome videos. What do you think about QSP, Gates Tech? We'll take a look at Gates Tech for a second. You know, QSP. We'll take a look at QSP. It's forming a bit of a pennant. We'll see if it can hold this level. It should hold this level after it previously kind of came up, dumped, came up, dumped. Should hold this level again and continue to the upside, right? While I'm here in meme coin land, I'm going to take a look at SafeMoon. Funny how SafeMoon started this whole journey. Let's take a look at what's going on. SafeMoon. Give me nothing. Nothing on the chats. Nothing on the chats. Let's see here. There we go. So it's in this big pennant, I feel. It's just consolidating. I feel like it's just going to consolidate and blast off. So it's going to continue to hold the SafeMoon. If it gets up here, at this height, I think I had about 200 grand, 220 grand worth of SafeMoon. So if we get up here, I should have about $500,000 worth of safe moon. That's the plan, man, but you got to hold out. Like, I waited so long for that to happen. Like, I got into safe moon somewhere around there. That took 38 days, right? Now, how long are we waiting now? 59 days now. So it could take 113 days. Might be September, you know? You got to put in that work, man, to gain that money. H-bar. All right, we got to take a look at Phantom for my man on the super chat, and we'll take a look at, you asked for Phantom. We looked at the yen, Rune and Phantom. Okay, we'll take a look at Rune and Phantom real quick. Phantom, one of my favorite coins. Go watch my video at Crypto Lifestyle, please. If some people don't realize that I also get featured. I also get featured at the Crypto Lifestyle. So check out that channel and run my video up, man. Run this video up, please. What is the Phantom Network? Run this video up. Bam. 1,400 views, man. Run this video up. Yeah, I break down Phantom, I mean, in a way. 10x multiplier. Then I just jumped into the Star Vaults, and I'm looking at 1.3% a day, 1.4% a day. Those are some amazing rates to make one. Yeah, I mean, I really went in on that video. Like, I spent like 7 hours on that video. I'm telling you guys. The amount of time I spent on these videos is insane. You know. So, anyway. So much work goes into the YouTube channels. It never stops. YouTube channel trading group, it never stops. Full-time job, 16 hours a day job. Let's take a look at Phantom. 18 hours a day job, 22 hours a day job. Phantom starting to break on out. Look at that. Look at that. Showing signs of a breakout. Beginning to break its little head on out. And look, we also see our favorite pattern. Shoulder. Head. And a shoulder. So here's my call for Phantom. You know, I already hold a lot of Phantom. I hold a lot of Phantom, man. I hold me a lot of Phantom. It's coming back down, man. It looks like it's coming back down right here. This 30 cent, 25 cent region. Anytime it goes below 30 cents, man, it's a steal to me, in my opinion. Phantom Network, man. That's why I just like, if we go into a multi-month bear market, anything is possible because it happened before. So I'm never going to believe it's not possible anymore, right? It's almost been in this long trend. Look at that. It's been consolidating now since March 1st. Like, that's insane. We could put this in a bowl now. With its fake out to the upside. And that could be a giant double bottom kind of. Just crazy ideas. But we look at Phantom right now. I mean, it's struggling a little bit. It really is. It broke above this previous high, which is a great sign. Look for the retest of that support region, which it came back in and bounced up again. So right now it's holding that support, showing you that it wants to hold support. Okay? And what I'm saying is it's like really right on the precipice though, but it's actually still under resistance. I'm going to zoom in here and really look at it because you can see like the line. Look, we have some candles closed there, candle closed there, and then we have the candle closed here. So that's resistance. That's resistance. So resistance at 30, resistance at 30 and a half, resistance about 37, and then right here, right, 31.72. Phantom struggling in this area. Came up, but got sold right back down, right? Made that high of 31. But it is an inverted head and shoulders, which should break to the upside. If I played it, though, I would only play the measured move. And I would try to get a little less than the measured move. So you jump into Phantom right now and you ride it up. Now, Stokes are still pointing down. Wait for them to reset a little bit more. You might get a chance to get it at 28, 29. But we want to see it's not bullish if it doesn't hold this line. So we need to see it hold this line where it's at 30. Really needs to hold 30, in all honesty. Maybe it could come back down and test 29.3, the low 29s. But to me, then, you know, it made the shoulder, the head, and the shoulder. Beautiful pattern, right? Bitcoin just did this and broke out. Could this follow Bitcoin's move? You see? And then everything dependent on Bitcoin too. And remember, every trade is high risk lately. Like, if you do want to make this trade, it's just such a high risk trade. You know, it's one of the hardest days to trade. One of the hardest, you know, you can feel there's just not a lot of there's not a lot of bullish sentiment right now. It's like people are just kind of iffy. There's so much iffiness in the market, and everyone's watching Bitcoin. And the market makers are truly in control, right? XTZ back to 333. Neblio, you know. The secret network, though, back up. That's interesting. Starting to do its thing. Huge pump for the secret network. That's the thing, just random coins. Well, one thing I do teach you, though, tight moving averages. When the moving averages get super tight, when they get close, telling you something's going to blast off. When they get loose, you want to scale out of the trade. When they get super tight, get into the trade. Look at the tightness that was going on right there. And boom, secret network exploded from 140 all the way up to $2. Wow, 60-cent move on 140. I mean, but came back down. People are taking profits really fast. Profits are getting taken really fast. That's something you want to notice. You'll see this in different market structure. You'll see, okay, people are taking profits super, super fast. Here's an idea for Phantom. High risk, high reward trade, though. So you'd open the trade somewhere in this region. You know, let's say you did open it now, but you know, you'd have to kind of judge the range that we're in here. Wait for that 1 hour to curve or come down, which it is starting a bit. Gonna open right there. Bam. All right. Stop loss right here at about, you know, I'd keep a tight stop loss on this, honestly, because high risk, you know, if you want to get really 6% right there and let the moving averages come above you and use the moving averages as support, hopefully that they'll stop the price. Like right here, look, moving averages stopped the price. We fell back down again, but then boom. That's even a bit of a shoulder ahead and a shoulder that broke to the upside. Let me show you that. That actually was a shoulder, head, and shoulder that broke to the upside. Look at that. And that's like, it's crazy. The longer you stay in it, you know, I was almost like, man, I'm staying too long in this chart. But then look what we find. Right? And then this could have been played. You would have drawn a neckline. You would have drawn the length of the neckline to the head. That would have given you your basically your measured move. And then you would swing that right there. And look, we came right to this line, got rejected, came up, and then flew again. But then we made a new pattern. Consolidation. We decided to consolidate into a bear flag, a bull flag. You know, this is a flag. Flags can kind of point up, down, sideways, really, but that's a bull flag to me with a measured move, right? Where's the measured move of this bull flag? Well, you take the length of the pole here. This is what I try to teach my students. This is why people take the tutoring, because I'm sitting there, look, and bam, we hit the exact measured move, came back down. Could have made these two trades. These trades look viable, right? But you got to take profits fast now. Like, even dollar cost averaging right now, I'm like a little wary of, because we could still see a major move down and you could see some cheaper prices. But you know, you get what you can. So right now, you know, you cautiously buy into projects that you like, but you don't want to bet the farm yet. I'm being honest. I'll tell you when I'm betting the farm and I'll let you know. Like last time I was like late November, I said, guys, I'm going all in on a bunch of different coins, and it is what it is. Like, I picked my moments, and thank God I did. It was the best time to go all in. But so we're gonna feel out the market, right? Some days even I'm more cautious than other days, and that's how you live life as a trader. Some people join the group thinking, oh, every day he's gonna give me the greatest 100% moves, and no. I mean, sometimes I might tell you, hey man, it's time to chill. You know. So in-depth analysis for your super chats. You don't just get a little bit, you get a lot of bit, right? When it comes down to it. And I hope I blew your mind into the intricate other patterns that you can see inside the patterns, because there's always more going on, and you can see how the measured moves play out, and you can see how the flag played out, and you can see how all the measured moves kind of make sense. And that's why they're there for you, right? So again, the measured move of here, right, is the head to the neckline. And if you just start playing this stuff mindlessly, not mindlessly, but emotionlessly, the exact way they're supposed to be played, right? Bam. And then you take your target a little earlier than most. Like right here might be a good place at about 35. So you get in at 30 and you sell at 35. You call it a day. You don't get too greedy about it. These are the type of trades you have to make. This is the type of environment we're in right now. It's just you know, it's a trend. It's a change in trend. Check out Desi Hip Hop. Never heard of it. Hit the like button, pay the lifer tax. My tip of the day is SDAO on Uniswap. We'll take a look at SDAO. Thank you so much. A lot of money when Lifer went all in last fall. Stay tuned. Listen to Lifer, folks. We made a lot of money when Lifer went all in last fall. Stay tuned. Yeah, we did. We definitely did, man. Lifer leaves no one behind. What do you think of Tesla Safe? I'm not into that stuff. Formation file will be on KuCoin, Gate, Unic, and Gate tomorrow on the 18th. Formation Fi. Okay, so you can't buy it yet, right? Can you buy Formation Fi yet? So we gave you Polkadog. It actually does look like to be in a good spot on the chart. Not too bad when you look at Polkadog on Dex tools here. PDog for ETH on Uni. It's taking a dump, though. It needs to hold this region. If you see a dump down to here, that will be your next level. And then it could just continue. But we'll, watch it. Watch this level. If you see it above this level kind of consolidating in a couple days, that might be a good chance to jump on in. Live, do you think Porn Rocket can do 100x? I don't know, man. I don't know if I ever said Porn Rocket could do 100x. I don't believe I ever said that. I don't know if you still think. I don't know if I ever said it to begin with. I thought it was a cool project. Harvey got it on my radar. But again, man, all these coins, you buy them here, you double up, and you move on. That's it. That's my new thing for you guys. You buy it in, you double up, you move on. Do not hold any of these coins ever again. That's my new thing, man. You buy it, you double up, you move on. You buy it, you double up, you move on. You buy it, you double up, you move on. If you get more than a double up, then so be it. Then so be it. You get lucky. Consider it a blessing, right? Not everyone's going to be a safe moon. Everyone's looking for that safe moon. I get it. Everyone wants to be like, oh, we're going to do it. It's going to happen. It doesn't always happen. It doesn't. And you got to be careful. So. Okay. What's Lava Cake update? Oof. I can't even want to. Every time I look at Lava Cake, it does something to me in my brain. So we're sitting, let's see, let me see. And here is your Lava Cake update. 2 days left. We're down a G. We'll change this back to the Binance Smart Chain. We'll go to the Lava Farm. Staked only. Show me my stake. Wow, I have 5 Lava Cakes earned now? That's crazy. And there's 8,003. This is getting nuts, bro. Like, if I get out, like some people got out yesterday, man, that's going to be 5 times 8,365. $41,000 they're saying I got right here in Lava earned. I mean, this is crazy, bro. You guys see it, right? 5.638. I got my LP staked, right? 4,000%. 400,000%. Harvey, yo, lifers, cake is even huge. So let's check out the chart and discuss its potential. Time to buy. I'm on the team at the Do Your Own Research token, and we are trying to educate people on how to stay safe in BSC and the pancake world. Awesome, man. DM me, crypto_lifer. Maybe we could put something together. If I like what you're talking about, maybe we could do some promotion. If we like your if we like what you're doing and you guys are really upfront, then let's get it going. My boss bought a crypto I never heard of. I checked it out. Giving to Services blockchain for charity in the construction. It's just another one of those crap charity coins, Dame. I love you, man. We might look at it. I don't know if I want to really give it that spotlight. But amazing, man. Harvest lockup. 2 more days, man. We'll see what happens in 2 days. I keep forgetting about this thing. It's better off because the more you think about it, the more it kind of plays with your brain. I don't even want it to play with my brain. So Hup's doing good. It's double bottoming here, showing signs of life. I like Hup right now. It's a bit of a cup and handle. Is it not? I believe Hup's going to do well. And why I bought Hup live. That should be my next video. Why I bought Hup live. Cup and handle for Hup. Let's see it, Hup. And it's respecting the previous low area. It's kind of a trend area, not just a trend line, but a trend area. Lifers still feel VeChain is a good buy right now. It will crash in 1 day, 23 hours. Tom Reed. What will crash? Oh snap, didn't know you weren't using the native. How much Lava Cake costs? It'll crash in 1 day and 23 hours. Oh yeah, it probably will. Definitely will. It's sad. Since Money and Swap got destroyed, I'm always scared to stake funds on those platforms. Teach us how to check if they're secure. Philippe. None of them are secure. None of them. Now, you just got to really get lucky. I'll be honest. It's crazy, right? You never know. Never put more than you're willing to lose, and always be taking it out as you go on. Like, you just got to be smart about it. You better unstated 12 hours before the harvest lock finishes and sell your LP, or you might get crushed. You better unstake 12 hours before the harvest lockup finishes and sell your LP, or you might get crushed. No, that's an LP. That's a cake and B&B LP that I've had for a long time. I could take that LP out and go stake it back on PancakeSwap. I've been staking that LP for like 6 months. Like, I won't even think about it. Have you heard about Everrise, a new coin with huge community? Check the Telegram. I mean, of course, Everrise. I already see what they're kind of doing here. You know, calling it Everrise. A bit ridiculous, no? The coin that never stops going up. Yeah, you Gucci. None at all. Didn't know you were using the native. Real premium membership at Real. What? Always someone, man. I shouldn't be faster than the mods, though. Have you heard about Everrise? We'll take a look. Morning Wood. That's hilarious. Is that really a new coin? Kathy Wood comes up, which is funny, right? Not too funny. I don't mean to. Morning Wood Crypto. Nah. Moving on, man. No, why'd you put it out there then, man? This guy. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for being here. Much appreciated. We'll take a look at Rune from my man. We didn't finish Rune. I get all the super chats, guys. I get them. It takes a second, but we get there. We always get there eventually. It only takes a matter of time over here, huh? Dex Guru. I love Dex Guru, and I like Dex Tools. That's my go-to now. And Bogged. It's either Bogged, Dex, or, anything else is just unacceptable. So I can unstake this. Unstake the LP. Harvest the lava. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I'd be happy with whatever I got now. Put my LP somewhere else, man. Go back to staking my cake on PancakeSwap. Right? We're going to take a look at Rune real quick. R-U-N-E. Okay. Bouncing off the 200-day moving average. Not bad. Look, we gave you a trade right here. Hit the target. Bam. Look at the target. Nailed the target for Rune. 52% gains if anyone took the trade. Nailed it. How did we figure this out? Well, we had swing up to swing up. Swing down to swing down. Hidden bullish divergence in a falling wedge. Price should break to the upside, and the trend should continue to the upside. Bam, bam, bam. The price did. So you want to learn your divergences. That's so key. This is what's worrying me, man. I'm seeing in many, guys, I have like a gift when it comes to these patterns. It's true. It just has to be true when it comes, that's it. And I can see the pattern. I mean, that's a head and shoulder pattern right there. We better hold that 200-day moving average, but, and then we're in a bit of a downtrend as well. I'm seeing a lot of iffiness. I'm not seeing strength, but we're running out of room in a falling wedge, and we could eventually break to the upside. We're high on that daily, though, getting to that over, Interesting. Smaller time frame. I believe, yeah, so, we're curving up, though, a little bit on the stochastics. Could be a breakout. Could be a bull. It is a bit of a bull pennant when I look at it because price came up into it It's running out of room. Falling wedge bull pennant. Rune. Thor chain. Like, I mean, it's a really, really, really good project that I believe is going to continue to the upside. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour's oversold. That's a good sign. Could propel us out of the pattern. Seeing tight moving averages. I talk about that. When the moving averages are super tight, it's definitely an entry. And you can see a bit of a smaller pattern here too. Look at this. And a bit of a shoulder, a head and a shoulder forming inside of the pennant, with the 200-day moving through the eye of the pennant. So maybe this is probably the trade, the smaller pennant right here. Then it's going to get rejected, come back down, and probably come down for the retest. So hype. So I'd enter right here and try to ride it up. 43%. Stop loss right there at like 9%, 10%. Rune. Okay. No guarantees, and I really don't like to buy top of the pattern. I only buy the bottom here. This is where I would have been buying with the divergence. What is divergence? It's swing down, a swing down here. But if you look at the RSI, you get a swing up. And that tells me that that's the bottom and the price should pump. Get to the top of the pattern, and then, you know, you're not sure from there where you're going to go. Right? Also, we're oversold on the stochastic with some divergence there on the stochastic div setting. So high risk, you know, high probability you do get stopped out of the trade. So 8% to get 43%, but we could break on out. There's some suggestions that we're done dumping because of the oversold 1 hour. Pointing to the downside here on the 4 hour, though, that's not a great sign. Also suggests we could continue even lower. You could raise the trend line, and we might want to come back down here to 9, and that would be your buy on 9 evens. Tell you, the market is very iffy right now. Daily is also going to be overbought soon on Rune. It could come back down all the way to 659. So if you do make a trade, you want to get in and out of these trades. In my opinion, it's time to scalp. It's still scalp season. And look, even here, shoulder, head, and shoulder, even a bigger head and shoulder on the big pattern, right? So hopefully, you know, right now it's getting negated because we're pumping, which is good, you know, out of the right shoulder. I don't trade heavily when it looks like this. That's pretty cool. See how you see the 200-day moving through the bottom of the pattern on FTX token? That's something I look for a lot. Definitely, like, you know, and we're running out of room here. But again, daily overbought and pointing to the downside, suggesting that there's going to be a little downward or more sideways action. 4 hour is pointing up, but we're curving. Could double bottom here, but we are running out of room. We're running out of room. So clearly, you could just, you know, the idea is, all right, you buy in right here with a stop loss right there, and you play it. There's really nothing else you could do. Try to get 46%, stop loss right there below that line, 12%. See, you know, running out of room, getting very close. FTX token. This is the token for the FTX exchange, right? It got the Solana connection, Alameda Group, Sam Bankman-Fried. Something you definitely want to keep on your radar. I believe this is going to be one of the bigger coins to pump later on into the summer. So when I have the title, you know, alts for June, I'm looking at FTX token, FTT, man. Good morning, man. Please need an 100,000x gem. Who doesn't, man? Banhammer is out, right? Do your own research is on fire. Don't miss out, guys. What's up, Lifer? Do you think Phantom will continue to rise? I believe the whole market's going to go up and down. I believe if the market makes its way on out, yes. Coin of my city, Miami. Yep. FTX Miami coin, man. Basically. I saw they posted your shilling on P-Dog Telegram group. LOL. Oh, word, man? How do they do that? Call the police. I'm killing AMC today. That's funny. I just saw they posted your shilling on P-Dog Telegram group. LOL. Really? Cool. Didn't get any love, though, huh? 150 people watching. We should shoot up to like 500,000 watchers. What does the channel have to do to grow, man? It's my B-Day. Who's buying me coffee? Shout out to Tenacious Tim. Much respect to you, man. Happy mother effing birthday, man, to you, man. Happy crypto life and birthday to you. June 17th. What a great birthday. At 11:33 p.m. on the 33. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday to the tenacious one. Timmy Tims. Timmy Tims. To the good dad. To the good dad. He's got a daughter my age, man. Shout out to Timmy. Happy to know there's people out there, Timmy, making their way through the crypto space. Shout out to Happy birthdays in general. Soon enough, there will be 1K watchers. Shout out to Buck Nasty. I lose faith sometimes, Buck, man. It's a battle every single day, man. I bought you a Terminator doll at Tenacious Tim. Shout out to everyone here on the live, man. Much respect, guys. How about QSP? Oh, yeah, let's look at QSP. You asked that at the beginning of the live, man, and you hung out the whole time. Shout out to Patrick. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you so much for the love. FTX token looking pretty nice right there. Good risk-reward ratio. Take a shot. 46% gains and try to get in a little bit below the actual target. Right? One of my favorite coins, man, and I believe it also shows signs of strength when we get a bit of a dump. So it could be something that when you're in, it can hold its level pretty well as well, right? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Someone just came in right now and saw me doing that. Like, what the heck is this live stream all about? But if you go back and you see what's going on, you'd be like, all right, the guy streams nonstop, takes no breaks. He's just feeling that air, man. He's just feeling that air. What's going on with the Crypto Life Room Pancake Bunny recovery plan? So a lot going on with Pancake Bunny. All right. And they seem to be coming through. Thank you, Bunny fam, for sticking with us through the post-attack stabilization period. It's thanks to your support and trust in the Team Bunny that we have been able to implement measures to triage the protocol while we develop next steps to drive the recovery of value and set the stage for the next phase of growth. The two steps that must be implemented immediately are the free floating rate emissions mechanism and the resumption of the Bunny distribution rewards from the Bunny pools. More on these below. We know that the community has been urgently waiting for the next steps, and we thank you for your patience for giving Team Bunny the time to design solutions to a significantly complex problem. Recovery through aggressive innovation and delivery of new value. In the current market cycle, Pancake Bunny has been under considerable market pressure, which has been made stabilization after the attack more complex than it would have in a prior bull cycle. Of course, Team Bunny has been hard at work accelerating its design and product roadmap so that it will be able to bring all of the main elements online in the next month instead of through the end of the year, as was our initial expectation in more favorable climates. To this end, Team Bunny has tripled development capacity in the past month, and with the onboarding of additional engineers nearly complete, we are ready to present to the community at a high level and subject to standard caveats for any development processes in a live environment. A complete plan for recovery of Pancake Bunny community through the aggressive delivery of additional value. Okay. Expanding the ecosystem through the injection of new value after a deep consideration of the problem implementation. We can all watch this. I could read it all down. Polygon. With our increased engineering capacity, Team Bunny will begin implementing forks of the Pancake Bunny protocol on new chains. Based on our analysis on the trend on Polygon, we believe that Polygon is the optimal chain for our first fork. We see rates of TVL growth in patterns of increased usage that are structurally similar to the early days of BSC and that mimic the initial conditions of which Pancake Bunny protocol was optimized. Subsequent to launch of our Polygon fork is approximately 2 weeks. Team Bunny will continue to launch new forks, up-and-coming blockchains, and have significant growth in TVL, which degens are migrating to maximize APY gains. Current chains under consideration include Clayton and other chains. Qubit, a revolutionary lending protocol for the ecosystem and lending to optimization on BSC. During the weeks since the attack, Team Bunny has devoted considerable developer capacity to implementation Qubit. Okay, man, maybe they'll really end up getting our money back. Who knows, man? Capturing the full value of the ecosystem. I mean, this is a long medium. It took me 2 days to read this whole thing. Immediate action items. Implementation of Pancake Bunny recovery described above. Implementing the FRE. give both the necessity to generate meaningful rewards, yet also continue to improve the current token dynamics. We are moving forward with the mechanism for floating rate emissions. The initial is 36 to 30%. Performance fee 6% Bunny Mint. With the relative price of Bunny goes below 1/5 of BNB or otherwise optimal threshold, the system will adjust to do the following. The system will use 30% performance fee to buy Bunny at the market price, and the amount of Bunny equal to 6% of the claim is minted and sent to the user. Okay. All right, Bunny's doing everything they can to keep us compensated, but, it is what it is. Why did Flexicoin migrate to AMP? I can't find the actual AMP charts. It was originally Flexa. Interesting. I don't know that. Boycott Bunny. Don't enable those corrupt efforts. Tenacious Tim, happy birthday, Dad. Shout out to Love Learning. Lifer, I had a dream where I was closed in a sector with a giant pyramid in the middle, and I saw the Wand coin and Basic Attention coin being grown. That's amazing, man. I like Basic Attention token. One of the developers of QSP was on some documents of the World Economic Forum. QuantStamp protocol, right? Is that QSP? QuantStamp, baby. Quant. $30 million market cap. 558,000 volume. Low volume today for some of these coins. Interesting. You can get this on Binance for QSP. Let's take a look at QSP on Binance. Only 4 cents, $30 million market cap, and a known coin. Number 575. Definitely looks like something you want to be in. Leader in blockchain security. QuantStamp mission is to secure the decentralized internet and has protected over $100 billion in digital asset risk from hackers. More than 200 startups, foundations, and enterprises work with QuantStamp to keep their innovative products safe. QuantStamp. 5 regional offices. 200 plus innovative customers. A security network, mature and decentralized. Leading blockchain projects work with QuantStamp, Beeple, Compound, Top Shot, Maker, Super Rare, Cardano. A lot of people out there, man. Super Rare is a curated digital art gallery and social network featuring some of the best and most elusive NFT artists around. From collectible gifts to the biggest names in the music, creators can tokenize their art on the Ethereum blockchain, preventing forgery and providing an immutable record of ownership. Through smart contracts, royalties go back to the original creator as digital art, and it's bought and traded. Super Rare has partnered with hundreds of artists around the globe and is consistently a top market in overall market volume. Check out their newest artists over at superrare.co. I like Super Rare. Collect digital art. Should we invest in Super Rare? I believe so. Oh, that's cool art. Look at that art. Right off the bat. Like, that's really cool art. I like the 3D, like, blown apart art. Like, things that happen really fast that you can't see. And then they kind of, like, make them slow-mo with 3D action. I mean, that's really where it's at. What do you think of BTT? I'm considering moving it all into Unsafe Moon instead. I'd be careful doing anything, and I don't want to give you financial advice on what to really move your funds. How the hell did these guys come up with these crazy formulas? It's insane, right? Poker Rare and Paralink are pretty cool too. There's so many coins now. It's insane. We want to focus on Ternoa. Remember Ternoa? And let's take a look at the cup and handles I wrote down. We got Polex and a cup and handle hard. Let's look at CTK. Let's look at Uno's Trios. We got a bunch of coins to continue to go over. I want to hone in on Trios and Uno. I think we need to start to focus on coins. Right now, as the market gives us weird, ups and downs, we want to focus on coins that will help us through the market. Coins that have big potential. Uno looks really good to me on KuCoin. 30 cents and continuing to fall, right? Look, there was an inverted head and shoulder. We really just didn't play out. We kind of fallen off now. But you can see we're kind of skimming the bottom here. If we can hold this level, if we can hold that level, Uno. You could say we're trying to form this area here. And not till we break resistance will it even matter, really. Well, we're running out of room. I mean, it's getting tight there. I mean, only a matter of time, right? KuCoin has a promo for Velo staking, so I bought a little. Curious of your thoughts on Velo. Poker Rare, Tree City West. Shout out to Tree City West, man. Like that name. Pretty cool. Let's take a look at Velo. VELO. 11:42 in the game. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Velo double bottomed here. I mean, it's so sad to see every coin on the low, man. It's like it does feel bearish now. Like every time we look at a coin, it's like drop down. It's back to the low point. It's in the double bottom, forming lows of wedges. I like to see things get above their 200-day moving average before I take them seriously, even Bitcoin. So, like, to me, let's get this above the 200, even on the 4-hour, right? Like, bam. We are seeing tight moving averages. That's a good sign of a break to the upside, and we're seeing a double bottom, higher low. That's another higher low. You need to break this higher high here at 64. You know, and that would be a trade I would play. I would just gap up this trade here. Wait for it to get oversold on the 4-hour, right? Look at that 1 hour. Yeah, we're pushing up on the 1 hour. Looks pretty good to me. We're getting a MACD cross. Things looking good. So we look at that 4-hour and, you know, you say, okay, well, we hold this line. Now we need to hold this level here and break to the upside. If I were to trade it, I would just gap it up. 77% gains. Not too bad. So here. Here's a call for Velo. Where's Velo? On KuCoin. I'd enter Velo right here. Tight stop loss, like even there at 11%. And it says you can get 77, but I just try to get right to there, like 51. I'd go a little smaller on Velo. Okay, and try to play that pop. You can tell, even I'm not, these aren't my favorite trades. These are the trades that are presented. But you can continue to make money regardless of the market if you continue to battle through, right? You just got to have a consistent plan every single time you get into a trade. You can't just be like, oh, I'm going to willy-nilly this one, and I'm going to do... No. Okay. I just saw they posted your shilling on P-Dog. Funny, man. Banhammer. Hey, Lifer, hope you're having a great day, my dude. Shout out to Snooty Snoots. Appreciate you. Was hoping to get your opinion on AOIZ. Thanks, man. Okay, yeah, well, you know what? We got AOIZ on our radar by Hadouken. He gave us AOIZ really when it all started. Now it's on KuCoin, which is cool. Now we can chart it. We couldn't chart it for a long time. I hold AOIZ. Nice to see that it pumped from 16 cents. Wow, we got a nice pump, guys. AOIZ. Now let's take a look. It's forming a beautiful wedge. I mean, that's consolidation. You don't see that a lot. You don't see the pump, and usually you get the dump in the consolidation. Here you got a pump in this. Now, it got added today, I believe, or yesterday, right? Today is the 16th. I lose track of the days in the YouTube land. It's the 17th right now. Thoughts on Safe Energy? No thoughts. How's that? Sorry, don't mean to be rude. I don't have a thought. So this thing's consolidating for sure. Just getting tighter and tighter. Only a matter of time till it breaks on out. Getting super tight, as we say in the game. Super tight. Wow. AOIZ oversold in the 15-minute. Could see a bit of a breakout right there, too. Not enough information. You can see it on the Uniswap pair, but this thing is consolidating. Interesting. You know, this is like a Theta competitor. People don't realize this. It has a lot going for it. Really, you know. It's its own entire system. Some people say it's better than Theta in some ways. Like, it's faster and more organized. I've heard rumors, man, AOIZ. So watch it continue to consolidate. But if it can break on out of this top channel, you could see it bust. Measured move on that. I already bought AOIZ way, like, we got it in like $1.50 way before the crash, and then it got slammed. Now I had it without a stop loss because the exchanges I bought it on, I couldn't put it on. There was no stop loss. So I've been holding this thing ever since. So I've been holding AOIZ. Might be a good time for me to dollar cost average into it a little bit, just to pad it, you know, pad it up a little bit. This thing looks kind of non-pervious to the market, doing its own thing. The newness of this coin has me thinking. So watch it. We'll take a look at a Dex Guru right now. Thank you so much for saying that. We're going to take a look at AOIZ on Dex Guru. Take a look at it on the 2-hour chart. Yeah, definitely, you're right. It may have bottomed there. When there's so many charts I have work on, like you see, my mark has been left on every chart in the entire universe. Funny, man. Forming a bowl. Starting to really bottom. That could have, yeah, you're right. I mean, there's your low, your second low. Now it's kind of forming an uptrend. It could be bottoming out here. Forming the cup and handle, getting ready to make a move. This KuCoin listing will be really good for it. How do I contact an admin? Hey, Lifer, hope you're having a great day. Do your own research is on fire. What do you think about Luna? Shout out to the fast people, man. What do you think about Luna? I love Luna, and Luna's hot. It's getting shilled hard by Crypto Banter, though. You know, I'm just weary of, I love Crypto Banter. I think they're a great channel, but, they're shilling the shite. And one day someone might say the same of me, so I'm not saying that, but just something to think about, right? KuCoin is actually doing a promo for buying on KuCoin. They're doing some of the redistribution for people who buy between today and the 24th. Interesting. All right, so Harvey made a big Buddha Coin group disappeared. It's a good thing we didn't go over it. Isn't that funny? For AOIZ, I mean. Yeah, let's take a look at, Harvey made up a good point. I've been a KuCoin share guy for a long time. Love KuCoin shares. Sold them all at about 1778. Starting to make a comeback now, right? With the release of their chain. And I talked about the release of their chain recently and said, this could create a pump. And it is starting to create a bit of a pump. I also put it in this channel and said we should see a breakout. And we're seeing a breakout. So watch KuCoin, man. KuCoin shares, I could see it getting all the way back up here to $24, not too long from now. It started a chain just like Binance chain, and it's going to start to make big waves in the game. So KuCoin shares, man, $8 call right there as it broke out. What do we see? What do I talk about? The tight moving averages. Look how tight they are. They're still really close. They have time to branch on out. This is just the beginning of a move, man. So Banter's business is not only YouTube. Buddha Coin just disappeared. That's crazy, man. These coins, these people do stuff. Everyone will have to answer, I believe, at one point for their nasty deeds, man. These coins that do shady stuff. Now, we broke the trend line. My trend line's not too perfect. Let's clean it up. Teach you guys how to make a proper trend line. But we got to touch these candles. Right there. So there's your trend. And you could even say it was like a little more aggressive like that. It's the best we could do, and we broke out. Starting to form a movement, and the price broke out above the 200-day on the 4-hour. That's a big sign. That could start propelling us up out of the pattern. And also, we see another bull pennant here. And this is the pennant to play. KuCoin shares, baby. And you can see the movement with KuCoin and all the coins that are popping out of KuCoin. Kind of tell you a little bit of something. You start putting 2 and 2 together. Make sure you're trading fundamental, ideas with your charts. A couple of the idea. Well, KuCoin is gaining momentum. A lot of new coins. It's getting bigger and bigger every day as an exchange. It's becoming like the brother, sister to Binance. It's starting to really become substantial. It's just the promotion part. They say anything that's free is not so free. There you go. A Buddha Coin group disappeared. Keep singing that. Yeah, it's just FUD, man. A lot of FUD. We announced plans to launch our own exchange. One of the main features we presented is cryptonomics, meaning whatsoever asset you hold on SafeMoon exchange will get rewarded for holding. So they don't. This is crazy, but somehow they're going to make an exchange, and no matter what coin you hold, you're going to get rewarded. So if you hold Litecoin, you get rewarded for holding Litecoin. Like, it's going to be crazy, man. The SafeMoon exchange looks like it's going to be different. This is interesting. Interesting as well. Ku always does these buy contests. Yeah, they do. They all do, though. I mean, KuCoin is actually doing a promo for buying on KuCoin. Yeah. Buddha Coin group. Guys, that's it. No more I keep going to the chat. I'm like, come on, let's get the chat. Titan and Buddha were both mentioned in the comments the other day, just minutes apart. Both rug pulls. Interesting. Trying to rug pull us, man. You heard of Game Safe. They're creating a digital marketplace for gaming, etc. Pretty nice what they are doing. Okay, Havoc TV. I don't trust anyone in the space anymore. Nah, except for my lifers, man. Talked about T-Fuel over and over again. I hope you took the call for T-Fuel. Mainnet coming out. Starting to form a bit of a pennant too as well. This is showing signs of strength. Look at T-Fuel breaking out now again. So here's a call for T-Fuel. T-Fuel about to punch through. Look at this. 4 hour getting momentum, just crossing that line. We could see a huge pump for T-Fuel in the next, not too long from now. So right now, I would get into T-Fuel right now. I would buy into T-Fuel with a long position. Mainnet coming out, man. They're going to pump this. 67% gains coming for T-Fuel. Stop loss below the lower high. 15% stop loss. See if we can make it even a little more risk-reward ratio friendly here. I mean, we broke on out. So technically, even stop loss back in the pattern, believe this below this low, 9% gains right there. I like that. T-Fuel. All right. So look, we're looking at T-Fuel right now. And we're going to ride this mainnet on up, right? There's no reason not to. Ride the mainnet on up on T-Fuel. Have you checked Shiba today? It goes on Coinbase in minutes. 9 PT. Really? Interesting. Interesting. So look, I'm going to take this T-Fuel trade because it's highly likely we're going to get a pump. So I'm playing the odds of the news, the popularity of the coin, and the mainnet, right? I'm going to ride it up at least to the 24th, 26th for 8-9 days, and then we're going to dump it. That's the plan for me. You do whatever makes you happy. But that's my plan for T-Fuel. So I'm going to get in right now for 5K. Okay. Stop loss is going to be set exactly where I said it right there. And you can see the stop loss is in red at 0.50, 0.5, 50. Stop loss is at 50, right? Okay. Take profit. I believe we're going to get 67 and get a bit of rejection. Then I could get back into the trade. So we're going to go to 67 on the take profit. Okay. Make $1,000, right? I believe then we're going to come back down and pump. I'd actually like to get more, man. I believe we're going to pump, though, and break this high. I believe we do. You know we're going to get a little rejection at the high, though. Just look. Look at the previous high right here. And when the price got to it, a little bit of, and we pumped. It came back down, hit it again. I want to go for more gusto, though. Target really is 90. I'm going to go to at least to 83. I believe we're going to get there. Okay. And then we're going to switch this to 50. Right? 10% stop loss. Okay. And I'd even like to ladder in. I'd like to make two $2,500 trades. Okay. The first trade will be right here. And then I'll ladder in again later on in the day. I'll watch the market. Both set up the same way. So I can only lose $250 now. Right? But I could gain $1,200. And that's a 6-to-1 risk-reward ratio now, and it's looking a little better of a trade. We're going to get into the ask here at 55.93, and we're going to get into the T-Fuel right now, live call. I heard with Unity 3 you can stop loss limit buys, etc. Life, you hear about this? Yes, I believe you can. You could also do it on Uniswap. You could do it on 1inch though. 1inch let you do that already. I want to buy one next week. Sam, do you still got hoodies in stock? I know it's summer, but I need the hoodie, fam. Yeah, just make sure you go a bit up. Like, get an extra large. Get an extra, like, if you're a large, get an extra large. Yes, MJ needs a hoodie, too. I need tank tops, not hoodies here in Florida. Yeah, I got you. I got you. But this is, I'm looking at this, man. We're breaking the trend line. Clear break of the trend line right here for T-Fuel. So there's the call right there, you know, and you saw me make the live trade You know, when I make a live trade, something's going on, right? I'm telling you guys, I'm trying to tell you guys something. I'm like, all right, time to get into a trade live. It's just because I do this with you guys every day, and if I see it happen, then it is what it is. Remember, this mainnet's coming out for Theta. It's pumping T-Fuel. People are using it like they have to buy it to do stuff. So, like, there's a use case right now for it. This is going to create a bit of a pump. There's a utility pump on these coins. Can you tell me which coins to invest in? Park Homes. I need one, bro, too. Wow, bathrobes as well. I know. Everyone needs the bathrobe. I should take pre-orders for the bathrobe. Like, who would really buy the bathrobe? I'll make the bathrobe. Look, cup and handle for T-Fuel. Let's break that down as well. Look at that. There's your cup. There's your handle. I mean, say it ain't so, but it is so. Cup and handle for T-Fuel for sure. Falling wedge right there is your handle. Starting to break on out too. There's a cup and handle for sure. And that has a big target for a break to the upside. So just something to think about. Women's tank tops for Mish Mish and a bathrobe. Hell yeah. Shout out to Mish Mish. Had a great time tutoring you yesterday. Much respect to you. Shiba scheduled to launch on Coinbase Pro in 5 minutes. TA on what to expect. Usually there's a dump. Let's take a look at Shiba on Coinbase Pro. Oh, it's on Binance right now. So we're going to watch it dump basically on Binance. We'll find out. Usually it takes a dump right now. I'll be honest. Whenever it hits a big exchange. We'll see. It took a nice pump though. It went up from 5 all the way to 8. Let's see what the pump was recently. Bigger than you think. 72% gains, right? Slight cup and handle too. TA looks like we might get a little bit of a pump with the cup and handle here. See that? Slight pump for the cup and handle. For Shiba. Interesting. Oversold in the 4 hour. Tell us we should get a move. Best tutoring session ever, guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Much respect to you. That's why, like, everyone once in a while. I mean, 9 out of 10 times when a coin hits Coinbase, it dumps so bad. And it's really sad, you know. So, you know. Because every lifer deserves to trade in a bathrobe. $9.99. Yeah, it's true. He's right. He's right. He's right. I do agree. You've been really helpful. I'm in Shiba 22 million, but I'm bullish. Shout out to George. Appreciate you, George. Stop mining. You're messing with the gamers, some guy says. Yeah, it's sad. They're taking away all the... gamers can't find all their cards, right? It's getting hard for gamers to find the cards that they need. Let's take a look at Telcoin. I've been on Telcoin, focused on Telcoin for a while. I believe Telcoin's about to boom out too in a cup and handle. Don't miss this move for Telcoin, man. About to do some serious damage. Telcoin on Binance too. So don't miss Telcoin, man. So far so good, right? This looks like a very vicious trade. It's about to break out very nicely. Telcoin, man. I'm telling you right now, this looks a lot like T-Fuel. They're kind of very similar. Oh, this is T-Fuel. So sorry. I'm about to say, I'm like, let me look at Telcoin. Sorry about that. I'm like, why does this look just like Telcoin? I'm like, because it is. Why is this like T-Fuel? Because it is. All right, but look at Telcoin. Same idea. See, that's why it was easy for me to see this. But look, Telcoin's about to explode. Running out of room. Tight moving averages. Consolidated move. This is just pure beauty right now. Don't miss Telcoin, man. Please. Please. Don't miss Telcoin. Already up a little bit, or right on entry at 33 cents. But don't miss this call, guys. Don't miss Telcoin. Please. If you're a lifer, like all of us should be in this, and we should pump it together. We should all buy it right now together. If you miss this trade, If you missed this trade, I'm just... Someone says, oh, I missed Telcoin. If I see someone talk about how they missed Telcoin, come on, man. They just did the deal, like, they're super bullish. You know? Yeah. Okay. All right. Adam's starting to pump. Interesting. Adam getting a little bit of a pump, double bottoming out. This is the call I have for Adam, too. Another trade I told you to open right there. So far, so good. Adam is busting out. Right? So this trade is up from the entry. So if you took my Adam call, USDT, you're in the green. The call was to enter Adam at 11.56, and we're up to 14. So shout out to anyone that took the call on Adam, USDT. Hope you're still in the call. Hope you're doing your thing. From the entry, you're up 22% gains on Adam USDT. So shout out to anyone that took the call. So far on Adam. And that's what you get if you're my Patreon. You get these calls delivered, hand delivered to you every single day. Stop loss entry, take profit. And then I teach you how to trade for a living. I don't want you, once you start taking calls and you get some confidence, I want you to be able to make these calls on your own. Okay? But bam, again, there's another call. Cup and handle, see? You play the cup and handle. You do not fight the cup and handle. All right? Check it out. Let's take a look. Okay. MicroStrategy CEO says, sell 1 Bitcoin of stock to buy 1 billion in Bitcoin. Bitcoin future. Michael kills them again. Funny, man. What is this? Michael Saylor, CEO, says 1 billion of Bitcoin stock to buy 1 million. Is this really him? And this is a little baby. Oh no, this is that scheme, man. I hate this stuff. See this? Don't. You don't want to. Don't put these links out, because what these links do is they're perpetuating schemes. Epoch is a new frictionless yield-generating deflationary cryptocurrency on the Binance Smart Chain. It's based on SafeMoon contract with adjusted tokenomics to fit the purpose of the project. Just another one of these, man. Market cap's below 600,000. Potential profit 10x or more. Divorce yourself from emotional FOMO. Remember the 4-year cycle. Learn DeFi while you wait for rewards. It's priceless. See what he's saying? This was a good debate. Trust me, guys. Don't miss it. Love y'all. Stinky Gator Bwag. Epstein is a good coin. It'll go parabolic soon. Don't miss out. Only 2K holders very early in insane community and project. Coin market cap listing in the next week. Epstein coin. Crazy, man. Jeju roller coaster. Yeah. Divorce yourself from the emotional FOMO. I like that. It's a beautiful way of saying it. You know what I'm saying? And guys, when you join my group too, you have access to the Uniswap room. We're talking about Carrera, utility, all the different things going on. The exclusive charts and calls only. All my charts and exclusive calls that I'm giving. Some I give here on the live, but most of them I'm giving here inside of the chat. Then I also have a beginner's room where you can learn and help and learn how to chart. People post charts, say, is this right? Does this look cool? They go back and forth on each other. It's quite interesting. Interesting. You should watch it. It was good. I've watched it already. I've watched that. But that link is a scam link, just so you know. I watched that many times. It's the most entertaining thing I've ever seen. The other guy really doesn't know what he's saying, and Michael Saylor just looks at him at one point like, I can't really tell this guy anything. He doesn't know anything, you know? It's kind of interesting. I watched it many times. Trust me, I was up late the other night watching the whole thing. So the average shooter just went 41%. Phantom from 28 to 31. Phantom starting to make a bit of a move. There's an Adam call. What I want people to remember too, there's a lot of calls in my group, and they're still valid. I put them out 2, 3, 4, 5 days ago. They're still valid. Yeah, don't sleep. What I'm saying to my Patreons, if you're listening, don't sleep on the older calls, okay? There's calls in there that have been out for a week or two, maybe even 5 days, but they're still valid. Post them yourself. And guys, I want you guys to always chart my charts. And also, when you go to the charts and calls only, make sure you're hitting the link. The link is going to make it nice and big and clear, where you can see the numbers. Some guy said he couldn't see the numbers. Look, stop is right here, 10, opens 1163, right? You see? All right? Don't be shy now. Love your streams, bro. Thanks for reading my comment. Shout out to Stinky Gator Bug. Anytime, man. Stinky Gator Bug. Trust me, don't miss it. Epstein coin. Another one of them. Another one of them. They probably will 10x, though. I mean, they all do really well. Every time I get in one of these, they go up. Whether you sell them or not, that's the problem. Look, Iron Token. That's what dumped. Trending tokens. That thing dumped on everybody. Hit BTC token. Pissed Trust. This is so funny. Moonleash. Newest. Kimba Uno. Shiba Uno. Pink Shiba Uno. Space Gem. Game Pump. The Collective Coin. Astroweed. Funny, right? Golden Doge. The latest scam and hacks. Cat Rocket, Moon Miner. There's just so many. Human Protocol. See? So you called it Epstein? The Epstein token? May 20. This has been out a long time, man. Please. Stuff is all, it's all how much you market it, man. It's all about how much you market these things, bro. 12 months lock liquidity, smooth marketplace, protecting holders. I don't know. There's just, you get bogged down by these things. They just wear you. The meme coins wear you away, man. They wear me down over time. They really do. Do you know JDudo just launched on BSC yesterday? Really? That's a good thing, actually. I did not know that. That's awesome. Have you checked out Pogged Finance? They have a great scam check. Pogged? You mean bogged? You mean bogged? Or do you mean bogged or pogged? Oh, it is called Pogged Finance. Say goodbye to scams. Say goodbye to rug pulls. Hold Pog and enjoy premium token scanning utilities. Interesting. Chart or buy. Bronze. Roadmap. Yeah, you could buy it right here too. Look at that. Smart. They're smart, man. They made a pancake bridge right there. Like, connect your wallet, park out the coin. No, apparently it's not the same coin for Jeju on BSC. Ah, shady scam coin. Interesting. Pogged. Just like Bogged Finance. What's up with Bogged and Pogged? Playing with the G's, man. Interesting. Look at this thing consolidating pretty nicely. I like this because look at what it's doing. I mean, it's been on an uptrend. That's a nice coin. That's an ascending triangle. That breaks to the upside. Look at that. So right off the bat, you take a look. Look what we're seeing here. I mean, these are very bullish patterns. It's going to squiggle on there and then break on out. Only for a matter of time until it breaks to the upside, right? And then boom, it's gone. I like what we're seeing here, guys. Keep this on your radar. Write this down. Everybody likes an anti-rug pull project, even when it just begins, right? So Pogged Finance. Okay. Interesting. Pogged Finance. Okay. Pog transactions, pod holders, BitQuery. Market cap's really small. What is the initial pump already? Already up 30x, came back down. Still holding a 20x. You could still get Yeah, see, that's the thing, man. Once you get the big move, now you can only double up. But hey, it still looks like a nice double up. Pogged Finance, man. Sam, what do you think of HUP? Will it keep dipping? We'll take a look at HUP for a second. I don't think it was dipping. The last time I saw it wasn't dipping. Why are you scaring me now? Yeah, it hasn't been dipping. It's been going up. See that? It's been going up. I see it in a cup and handle about to break up and do some damage. That's what I see happening, at least till this high here. So we'll see HUP. We'll see what's up with HUP. What I like is you can sell HUP here. On bogged. Bogged. See, we have pogged and bogged. Are you pogged or bogged? Funny, but we have it here. Do your own research. Check it out, brother. You guys are going hard on this DYOR. What's your favorite privacy coin? I like R a lot. I like Monero. You know? Yeah, HUP to me is forming actually a pennant, like a bull pennant. I think HUP's got some potential. I really do. Look at that. Look for HUP to break on out. Bit of a cup and handle inside the pennant as well, which is breaking out right now. I see HUP breaking all-time highs, doing damage. So watch out for Huppy HUP. Bonfire. I'm still in Bonfire. Xcure, man. A lot of these coins just got buried. Reef, Light Token, Light. Remember? The Lightning Network. Bunny. Elongate. Still holding like kind of Safe Moon Cash, Moonshot, all these crap coins, man. So many crap coins. Cream Pie said it had the best like white paper in crypto. Interesting. Moon Pirate supposed to sell booze. None of them Hot Cross. Nothing Butter. All these coins did nothing. Risk Moon, Pube, you name it, man. So many crap coins. Safe Rocket. I didn't even buy that. They must have just sent that in. Anyway. Yeah, you can't just form a little tiny coin and make money. Like, there had to have been more substantial move to that, you know. Still holding 100% in HUP. I put $700 in. I got 1,500. It was up to like $2,000. But not too bad because I got in on the super low down here. I got into HUP down here. So, and you could trade HUP right now, right? But I don't know. I'm looking at HUP right now, $14 million market cap. Volume is small. Look at that, $100,000 in volume though. That's not good. Needs more volume in my opinion. So we'll be watching HUP closely, for sure. All right, 12:15 guys. I'm gonna bounce on out of here. So many stupid names. He's live right now. BitBoy just mentioned Polka Dog. He said watch out for it. Funny, man. He's live right now. Isn't that funny? Thanks. Should have zoomed out of the time frame. T-Fuel is a good buy. What's your favorite privacy coin? Is it forming the right shoulder of a pogged finance? Sam, what do you think of HUP? Will it keep dipping? I don't know. I like HUP. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for the super chats. Much love to everyone that came into the live. Appreciate you guys, man. Went over a bunch of different coins. Went over the markets. Great day to be alive. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. So let's watch it pump on the live. Love it all, my man. Polka Dog should be pumping, right? Let's take a look at Polka Dog. Epstein running away in a... So right now you have to buy it. Gotta buy it on Uni. It's crazy, right? You buy on PokerSwap. Buy on Smart Chain. Yeah, you want to buy on the Binance Smart Chain too. P-Dog. Here's the contract address. Import. Looks like this thing's going to get pumped pretty hard, honestly. You guys know it. I know it. It seems to be the case, right? I'm always swapping between main nets. This is crazy. Like, you're always in one main net, then you're in another main net. It's like back and forth, back and forth. Then I'm in between browsers. Like, where is the polka dot? P-Dog. How to buy. They always should have the contract address out, though. You know? Just so if you want to just snatch it, you should just be able to snatch it. You know what I'm saying? But what I'll do is you just go here, paste this next to PokeSwap here in this, and then, you know, we'll go buy on Uniswap, and then import the token. I'm going to use USDC, use the max, right? 137. I'll start building a bag. I'll buy maybe 10, 12 times. Wow, the gas fees just went up so high. They weren't that high like an hour ago. Damn. So he created the frenzy right now, probably. For all you know, he creates gas fee pumps. I don't know. It's interesting. But now you have to pay $40 to see. The gas fees were super low. Like literally just at like 10 o'clock, they weren't this high, honestly, for P-Dog. Crazy, right? If you edit them to a higher fee, $48. So look, I'm a rich guy. I get to pay $48 in gas fees for $137 worth of a coin. And I did it anyway just to do it. But P-Dog, man, it could 10x easily. Thanks again for the live stream, Lifer. Thanks again for going over yen and dollar for me. I'll hit you up for a tutoring session, and I'll fill you in on the importing game. Shout out to Mr. Smurfington. Thanks, mister. Appreciate you, man. Nice to meet you, man. Much respect to you. Yeah, I meet so many interesting people in the tutoring session. Buy on PokeSwap. You can't buy it on PokeSwap yet. It's coming soon, dude. How to buy. I thought there was like a whole thing of like how to buy it. How to use PokeSwap. Yeah, step 2. And further down the line, PokeSwap V2. See? My bad. Your camera was blurry last before. It looked like you were in the witness protection. Camera was blurry? What are you talking about? What do you mean? Because I was backing up maybe like this and then moving forward? What do you mean the camera was blurry? The hell are you talking about? Camera's not blurry, man. Do you need to make a video on P-Dog and then get listed and recommended videos next to BitBoy's video? You'll get a ton of views. That's what the deal is. Hey, Life, we're looking forward to the meeting tonight. Could you pull up the AMC chart, please? AMC. Yeah, the meeting, Patreon meeting is tonight at 7 p.m., guys. Tonight at 7 p.m. So had you taken my call to open it right there and to sell it at the box, look, like I did, right? You would have made money. So I gave you this call again on AMC. Ooh. I gave you the call on AMC. It's simple stuff, man. I'm just trading like 36% gains from the call, right? And I think it's going to go up even more. 144%. Just starting to break on out. So that's my call for AMC, man. We're not done yet. More to come for AMC. Stop loss, you can now raise up. Now raise that stop loss, man. We look forward to quality views. We look for quality views. SEO is my day job. This is how it works. Yo, can you hit me up and help? I got an SEO guy, but we're doing like meetings every day. Crypto_lifer, man. If you can help me do more SEO, or if you can find some things that I'm doing worse. I did have a guy look at me, look at my channel, and he said, you could do this better, you could do that better. So just let me know. Or some, we're using Vidic Q or something like that, but is there a better way to do it? Should I pay for it? Just keep me up to date. Let me know what's going down, and I'll listen to you, man, because I don't know it all. I don't know it all. Autofocus. I'll leave a comment in the video. Just hit me up. Crypto_lifer. I want to have like a conversation with you, like behind closed doors. And Telegram, hit me up. Crypto_lifer. We could actually talk, but Okay, so check it out, guys. End of the live stream. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Much respect to everybody. Yo, I can't stand the OS, man. It does this thing where it will disappear every window. I can't stand it. It does it all the time. You like hover on something, and if you hover too long, it like thinks you want that, and it makes all the other windows disappear. All right. I just wanted to see the stream, see the chat. I had 100 windows open. Yeah, the camera was blurry, man. That doesn't make any sense. Camera should never be blurry. Especially got like all the lights now. I don't know. I'm looking into Podadex, a new coin that will be making Pokemon cards into NFTs, making original concepts. They're doing a pre-sale. How do I know it's not a scam? I don't know. Be careful, man. Be careful. Lots of SEO potentials. Thanks, D. No problem, just giving something back. Appreciate that. Shout out to everyone here on the live, man. And we're going to end that with, oh, that was a nice little ending. If we had hit it on that one note. Like, anyway. It's a great ending song. It's like ending music. So I like it. I like it for that reason. Let's take a look at Bitcoin before we're out. I just hope this head and shoulders does not break to the downside. Let's hope we can hold this level here at 38. You know, big deal, man. Levels to watch for Bitcoin. One good thing is we are in this uptrend, right? See? And we just keep holding that trend line. I want to see us hold this trend line. No bullish divergence really established. A little bit of bullish divergence there because that's a high swing up. That doesn't swing up as much. So it's slightly. Now, the camera's fine now. It was just for 5 seconds. I think you moved in the camera of... oh, it's just for 5 seconds. I thought it was for a long period of time. I'm OCD, so someone tells me one thing, and I'm like, what? You know? I want to get as big as Crypto Jeb, man. That's what the plan is. Right? Crypto Jeb, man. Can you compare Bitcoin dominance to 2017? Looking identical. That's what they're asking there, too. Crypto Jeb, man.
One little sector. They tried in one store, or one county, or one country, and they see how it works. That's a trial run. So you actually make a very good point, Brad Beckham, because all of these companies that are in Panama right now, and in El Salvador especially.
Interesting. We could see a beast for companies that they start taking more Bitcoin in. They could actually see a boost in commerce down in South America. Look like the autofocus activated for a quick minute back there. You look marvelous. Logan F, how much have you looked around? All right. All right, everybody, we're going to run out of here for the day. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for being a part of the Crypto Lifer live stream. I appreciate you guys. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the love. And we'll be back tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. like we are every single day. If you're a Patreon, we have a group meeting tonight at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to my channel, then you're already doing the right thing. If you stick with me, if you stick with crypto, you will be loaded eventually. So thank you guys so much. Be safe. I'll see you guys on the next live. And I appreciate you. At the end of every live stream, I say 1, 2, 3, crypto is life. So if you guys get ready, and we're going to get ready to say it. 1, 2, 3, crypto is life.